Yo,
Hold up, hold up.
Ew. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sorry, I was getting water and then I had a cookie. Hi. You there? I hear myself on the stream. Give us a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time. Is the barrel the name of his bong? Because, yeah.
What?
Ace said he's lighting up the barrel.
No, it's always burning. Since the world's been turning.
Oh, well, who started it?
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning. Since the world's been turning.
Man, Final Fantasy VII is good. I don't know if you knew that.
I did know that.
A glass lantern? No, I'm the lantern. Paul's the barrel.
No. Things go in the barrel, and you decide if they go in the barrel to be burned or not.
So Ace wants to burn the lantern in the barrel?
No. Ace just wants to use a fancy barrel.
Oh. Am I the fancy barrel?
This is a special occasion. You contain a great fire within which we can throw bad things
I
for them to
mean,
be incinerated. Be honest. Be honest.
buy me dinner first.
No.
All right, yo.
Ooh.
Just helped with groceries and just gone back home.
Nice.
All right.
That means you'll have food later.
Yeah, true. We had some, but like we're missing bits and pieces or whatever.
Which bits and pieces? Asking for a friend.
Like curry stuff and some instant ramen for easy lunches, just shit like that.
Okay. It's me. I'm the friend.
Yeah, I got it. I understand. I understand. Where the fuck is my capture?
Is YouTube always this far behind, or is this...
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Weird, because they were, like, good for a while, weren't they?
Yeah, it depends.
Okay. Hashtag bleed purple.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Come purple.
Yeah, that's much better. All right, there it is. Okay, we need to get started because there are 36 categories to go through. 26
Many
old
things.
ones and 10 new ones. And I'm just
Hell
gonna
yeah.
I'm just gonna go through them right from the top and click on them as we go here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with irrationally angry because of video games. I can't remember. Do you remember what was the impetus for this the first time? I can't remember what it was. There was something that was just really irritating. The last time was 2017. And I guess like there's always something annoying in the gaming sphere, but
I want to say it was Overwatch, but I don't 100%
Yeah.
remember.
it could be.
I'm not 100% on that.
You know what I should do is
I was
I'll bring it
I
up and
was
see.
angry. I was angry that freaking Breath of the Wild ruined Horizon Zero Dawn's breakfast.
Sure. Yeah.
But that's not.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it was Overwatch.
I'm gonna see if I can find the old notes. 2020, 2017. Maybe this was it. Well, whatever it was, what we ended up talking about the most apparently was the Cuphead tutorial thing. Where that one dude couldn't get past the Cuphead tutorial and it turned everybody into a raging asshole. That was pretty good.
Oh, that's good.
Things are a little more dire now, I guess. Well, maybe not. I don't know. So the first one we have from Dead is people refuse to claim free games or free month-long subscriptions due to it not being on Steam. That shit is so fucking overblown. Like, I get that it's annoying to not have everything in one place, but this whole, like, I hate Epic Games sort of thing, it's just like, fucking get over yourself. Like, if you don't want to use it, fine, but shut your fucking trap. I'm sick. I'm honestly just sick of it. I get it. Like, you don't have to download a free game, but every time I'm like, hey, this is free on Epic, somebody just being like, yeah, but then you're, like, supporting China or pedophiles or whatever the fuck they want to, like, think is the problem. Just shut your fucking trap. I didn't ask you. Fuck off. I'm sick of that shit.
And I know
I will just say, I've gotten pretty sick of the Epic launcher in terms of functionality. It's just been like there was a while this year where it was just stealing the window away from whatever priority my window was, and it was freaking me out until I figured out what it was causing it.
Weird. I've never had that issue,
that,
but that sounds dumb.
Yeah. I just wish that launcher worked better, I guess. Now that it's been out for years. Like, so I've gotten a little more annoyed with Epic in particular, but like, I'd still claim free games. Free games are free games.
The thing I use Epic for is I claim the free game so that it's there if I ever want to play it. But so, like, I never have Epic on, and really, so I guess I don't have this problem. I'll throw another problem.
I had it on because it was my main place I played Arena for a while until Arena finally came to Steam this year.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'll throw a similar annoyance. I'm fucking sick of Steam's controller bullshit overtaking everything anytime I play a game that isn't on Steam, and it just being like, hey, the Steam helper decided that this is how your controller works when I'm trying to use it on an emulator, on an Epic game, on literally anything that isn't Steam, and it fucks everything up. I'm sick of that shit, too.
Oh, interesting.
So I have to turn off Steam every fucking time I use a controller on anything else. It's so
Oh, it's a
irritating.
nightmare.
I mean, I get irrationally angry whenever games like, you know, I like to play with a PlayStation.
Don't show the PlayStation problems.
Yes. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I hate when people say this, like, it's an easy fix, but this is literally almost always an easy fix. Like, it's swapping 4 pictures for 4 different pictures.
I would assume it's an easy fix. Like, I don't know for sure, but I would also assume it is an easy fix, personally. Because I've seen indie games implement it, so it must not be the hardest thing to do.
They just have to think to do it.
Yeah. Like, especially for indies, I kind of understand it, because half the time, a lot of indie stuff won't even do anything other than keyboard and mouse. on PC,
Mhm.
like depending how indie it is, but like double and triple A stuff, there's honestly just no excuse to not have that option, I think.
But that's not a 2023 thing. That's a
gaming thing. Yeah, for sure. All right, from David here. All AAA studios should be Baldur's Gate 3. That was like a time and place thing for sure, where the talk about Baldur's Gate 3 is overblown. But I think the truth of the matter is that every CRPG will end up trying to be Baldur's Gate 3 anyways, because of how important some of the stuff they did were. The conversation was so annoying, though, about that.
Yeah, like IGN had like a whole article and video about it.
Yeah, I reacted to that video, and that video was pretty decent, I would say, overall, which was surprising for I remember it was decent because I was surprised that IGN put out like a somewhat thoughtful video, because sometimes it's hard to remember that companies are just made up of people, and sometimes there's decent, smart people at companies, even though the company might be stupid. Next up is Homer's Cozy Games, which is just the funniest fucking thing.
See, this one's irrational. There's no good reason for me to be so bad about it, but I keep fucking hearing the term cozy games. It's like a virus, and it's just everywhere. It just keeps coming back up. So there was some gaming stream that was just like overload on it.
Are the cozy games in the room with us right now?
So far, honestly, I think this is so far the winner because of how irrational it is like...
Yes.
Because the other stuff is like, okay, I get the outrage. This is just like Homer's on an island screaming at clouds.
Yes. 100%. 100%.
Irrational.
Yeah.
At least, people don't like Epic have rational quote-unquote reasons.
Yeah, it sounds like someone needs to play more cozy games, says Kim. I agree. Gotta be more cozy.
Whoa, Ace, you can't just drop a C-bomb in Paul's chat.
Ike's one, this might be controversial Hogwarts Legacy controversies. I don't think there's an irrationality behind that. I think both sides are both very true in why they should be pissed off at those things. So, but like, yeah, I don't know. There was that conversation got so weird because like there was a point when that was happening that even trans people were being like attacked by other trans people because they just liked Harry Potter and wanted to play the Harry Potter game. Like it got so gross for that month that it was just like, fuck, I like this. Controversy is so much bigger than this game deserves because it looks super mediocre in every regard.
And that
game did sell extremely well. So, and like nobody had really, I didn't hear any good things about it, but
I heard it was fine.
Like controversy,
but like there's nothing special about it.
Yeah. So it seemed kind of whatever.
The only good things I've heard was that it's a Harry Potter game with Harry Potter stuff, but like it's mediocre.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
It's hard to say if the controversy actually helped it sell more or not, just because Harry Potter's big anyway. So
yeah,
and then the controversy's back because it was one of, if not the top-selling game of 2023.
Yeah,
like I know Nintendo keeps their sales numbers close to the chest, so they might not be included in it, but like they beat out Call of Duty and I don't think
Baldur's
Gate, but
I don't think it fits irrationally angry though. Like both sides that were angry about that were completely rational.
There are reasons.
Yeah,
there are reasons.
Totally. Dead put, people using it gets better after X hours to justify painfully mediocre opening X hours. Yeah. Okay, this is a good one. I've always kind of hated this argument too. I remember the biggest problem the game that did this worst was Final Fantasy 13 gets good after 20 hours. And it's just like, yeah, but 20 hours I could have played like 3 excellent smaller games. So like, why would I care at that point?
Yeah, I extremely feel this way about fucking Persona 5 though.
Sure.
Just the,
Yeah.
like that game took me 35 hours before I was like, all right, I'm into this. Just
Yeah.
finding your groove with it took fucking forever because it has so much
But I mean, I would argue
shit
that
to set up.
all of the Persona
it's
games are
good.
good right from the
Yeah.
beginning. It's just that they get like you said, you have to dig into them before they open up in the way that the game gets, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I get that. I don't know. I don't think this is a winner either, honestly.
I mean, I just hate games that have overly long tutorials.
Sure. Fair.
Like a lot of like what was it? Ghost Trick. I started playing Ghost Trick and
Oh, yeah.
man, that game has a long tutorial and
I fucking forgot. I just looked at my spoiler tag. I fucking completely wiped this from my brain after I learned it.
You honestly
I'm
have
so
the most
glad I put it
irrational
here.
things in here, by far. Homer's second thing, Starfield. The main character, Lynn, has an ex-husband named Manuel who had a daughter named Miranda.
Are they good at rap singing?
They're good at convincing
Such a
people that their
stupid
mediocre
joke
writing
they
is
put in
great.
there. That's such a dumb joke. God.
I still think Cozy Games is better for year 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I wrote this down because I completely forgot about that. Holy shit.
God, that's so funny. And the final thing from Gutang, time demos, like free weekend to try this game. Why just not have a demo that can be used whenever? Yeah, I mean, every fucking game ever, especially in this world where they're getting rid of physical media completely. You should allow me to play half an hour to an hour of your game all the time.
Yeah.
Like
I also just think that one's rational.
Yeah.
I appreciate it for like, you know, games like Siege or Call of Duty have free weekends, but when it's like you were playing, what was that game you were trying to get a demo of? Crash Bandicoot, was it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, why?
What I really like is when the demo goes into the actual game. Like, it's just the game, but not the full thing. So then you can keep
Yeah,
playing.
your save.
Yeah, that's great.
And your save carries over.
What I like is the rare time that a demo is like its own thing. Like, it has nothing to do with the game, but it's...
Oh, yeah. Like, the Stanley
Aura
Parable
actually
did this really good. It was like its own
Pokemon
separate
Aura,
thing.
I think, did it too. Like,
Okay.
had a demo and like I don't remember exactly what it was, but it wasn't like the beginning of the game.
Right.
And if you finished it, you got Greninja Ash, which is now locked and never to be ever used again.
Oh, okay.
Pour one out.
I don't necessarily think we have to choose winners, but I think personally the winner is Cozy Games, followed up by Dead's people who refuse to claim free stuff, like the Steam thing.
Sure.
Personally, because the other ones all have reason behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up, I told you this is going to take fucking forever. Grossest industry practice.
Oh, good.
So this is actual rational bad stuff that the industry does, I
Yes.
guess, specifically. Wayward, the rampant use of de novo given its detriments to games' performance. Let's just say DRM in general. Even though some of them are fine, we know what he means.
Yeah.
I mean, this one got like the most votes, almost. This and another one tied. Yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about it. It sucks, especially as a PC gamer. That shit literally ruins almost every game it touches for me, at least for the first week.
Yeah. I think I'm trying to remember. I think there was a thing of some games losing de novo this year because companies didn't want to stop wanting to pay for it.
Yeah. Well, so what happens, this is a problem with the Capcom stuff too, is that they pay for de novo and then they cancel the license, like, let's say a year in after their game has hit critical mass in Zeitgeist. And then they go to like a cheaper one. And that one usually is like, fine. So performance wise, it doesn't take a hit, where de novo does take it. Like, it's so stupid.
Man.
Yeah. Homer, empty and unfinished guide content SEO land grabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was driving me crazy playing Baldur's Gate 3 at launch.
Yeah.
Like trying to look anything up.
IGN is bad
just a
with
nightmare.
this. Actually, they're the worst.
IGN's terrible.
Yeah.
Like they just don't they just don't finish guides anymore.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing on BG3 past Act 1.
Well, even like right
for one
now.
thing, it was yeah.
Go on. No? Okay.
Because there isn't a reason to keep going. Like
Yeah.
they just need the SEO and to get the page view, and then there's not a reason to finish the guide.
Right now we're playing Dragon's Crown, and I just copied and pasted, like they had the list in an easily copy and pastable format for the quests. And anytime you click on most of those quests, it goes to an empty page that nobody filled out, like on
exactly.
what the fucking quest is. It's just literally an empty page. So that game is a decade old now. So like that's not getting filled out. Nobody's doing that.
Yeah. And it's just like it's just at the point where like they fill these pages way before the games even come out, and then they're just realizing, oh, we don't actually need to pay someone to then fill this out.
Yeah.
I don't have any examples off the top of my head, but there are times when I'll look up like best move set for this or best whatever.
Yeah.
And there's a link that's like best move set for this, and it's like this. I'll just use Pokemon. This Pokemon can learn these moves. Okay, I'm like, okay, so thanks. I know they can learn those moves, but which ones should I use?
Tangentially, right now has been a nightmare because I get like gaming news things to my phone feed, just like to keep up on new stuff or things that I find interesting. And since Pal World is out and bigger than I ever thought it would get, frankly, I thought I was going to be like the one playing that game while everyone else in the world plays fucking Prince of Persia, but it's the other way around apparently. Every fucking thing is like, are there shinies in Pal World? And so like I was like, fuck it, let's just like click on these and see what they say. And the like top line is like, no, there aren't. It's like, what the fuck? Why are you even insinuating? Usually like the top paragraph. Yeah, there's no shinies in Pal World. But and then there's like an article
explaining what shiny Pokemon are and why people like it, and then they say this game doesn't have it.
A lot of them are literally just we're getting your
plans
click.
Yeah. There are currently no plans for shinies to be in Pal World.
That's not really
maybe one day.
That's not like a gaming industry thing. That's more of a like journalist internet click thing. But like that's infuriating.
No. And I just felt this year extremely hard comparing like my experience looking up early guides on Elden Ring, which got filled out pretty fucking quickly, compared to Baldur's Gate 3, which it was just fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It was just exacerbated because Baldur's Gate 3 had been in early access, so there was so much guide content on Act 1.
Oh, yeah. Ike's thing, EA being EA. I don't know what specifically he wrote this about, but...
Yeah, I don't... but I will say, watching the Digital Foundry video about broken games that are still broken, those were all the EA games. EA has been worse about fixing their broken games than everyone else this year. Yeah. Like even like that Last of Us terrible port that got way cleaned up, but fucking Dead Space, Star Wars Jedi, and that their like Monster Hunter thing.
Yeah, Wild
Hearts. Which was incredibly broken and still broken.
Yep.
Also, I hate their launcher and how every time I open up the Xbox app, it asks me to log into EA. I'm like, motherfucker, I don't know my EA credentials. Stop asking.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. But the next one is probably the winner. Homer's put Unity. The Unity stuff this year was disgusting. That was so bad. It probably killed that brand completely. even though they walked it back. I don't know that, like, if you're a dev, how do you trust that they don't do that again? Because they had something in their TOS saying that we can't do what we did already, and they did it. So I don't know, man.
No, I would never make a Unity game at this point.
Yeah. And final thing from Wayward, the Game Awards being more about ads than awards. I really hate that as well. I mean, the Unity thing is like the actual winner by a landslide out of all of these, to be honest.
Yeah.
What's the follow-up?
I just hate how the Game Awards thing is like, you know, they give everyone like 30 seconds and they cut them off. Yeah. Fucking Kojima, sorry.
Yeah.
Like just fucking drones on and on and on and on and on.
And he didn't even show anything. Yeah. It was a teaser trailer that showed somebody's face. It was basically a tech demo, and we got like 15 minutes of it. What the fuck?
That was such an overreaction to last year.
Yeah.
Where what's his name went on so long.
Yeah.
Who
Christopher Judge,
Kratos' voice actor. Yeah, where he went on for too long, and they completely overreacted this year.
And now he's getting canceled by Call of Duty.
Yeah, the devs got mad at his joke. That was funny.
Holy crap! Take a fucking joke, dude.
Yeah, take a joke and do your job. Make a better game. Like fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the EA being EA one just because what I didn't put on here was PC games being fucking fucked again.
Yeah.
But EA is like the worst offender at the end of the year because
for the broken games.
They didn't even fix their games. They didn't even like make the effort to fucking make it better, which kind of the rest of them have.
Yeah, I'm okay putting that as the follow-up. Yeah. Because it's specific to EA, but like it's pretty much all encompassing. It's like the same thing as the de novo as well. Like it kind of is wrapped in there.
Yeah, no. Like I earlier in the year, it wasn't until that end of year Digital Foundry video where I was like, oh, EA really fucking fucked this up.
Yeah. All right, worst level / sequence. Yeah, this is just like bad part of a game, essentially, to put it completely bluntly.
Would convoluted ways to catch a Pokemon or find a Pokemon count in this? Because I just thought of one.
I don't know, maybe. I'm a little worried because there might be spoilers going on. Well, we'll see. So Homer's first thing is from Final Fantasy 16. All right, Odin. Okay.
Yeah, it's specifically that they set you up to do the Odin fight and blue ball you twice in a row.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
and then like I don't like the fight and like the story around it. But like the really annoying thing that really sickens the mood is them fucking blue balling you for like no reason.
Gotcha.
Like there's no good reason to do it. But there's probably something else that's worse.
Eneg wrote Gundam Evolution Buried City. I don't even know what this means. But like just a bad
probably
level.
Just the worst map, yeah.
Worst map. Yeah.
You should try booting it up and seeing what it's like. Oh wait.
Nope.
Yep.
Also, that game doesn't exist at all anymore, so.
Yep. David, Siege, new consulate. Was it that bad? I thought it was okay, I guess. I don't know.
That map just sucks. It's full of long corridors, and
yeah.
I liked Old Consulate fine.
Just like they didn't need to change it, and they did, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they made it worse.
Yeah, I kind of just have that feeling with Siege maps now. That game's been out for so long. I'm like, just stop changing the maps. Like, just make a new game. God, give me new maps. Give me more maps.
Yeah.
Give me all the versions of all the maps you've ever made.
Yeah.
I would rather have that.
Yeah,
I would rather just have more bad maps than. them just like taking away a map and giving me a new map that's just new. It's just like the same but different, so it breaks my brain. I don't know.
I'm guessing this next one is Sunslayer. Ever since they changed the thing so that streaming mode means I can't see names, just the first level.
Yes, it says Sunslayer. You're
You
correct.
can change that, right?
Everybody can change it on their own end. I can't change it because it's a privacy thing. Like, you have to decide if you're allowing your name to be shown on people's stream.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, Baldur's Gate 3 Act 3. Yeah, the Cursed Skulls. Fuck.
Yep.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and add a reaction to that, because yeah, that
house sucks.
That might win, depending on what else is here. I haven't actually read all of these yet.
Yeah.
But that part is fucking awful.
It's just really annoying. It's incredibly annoying.
Ike says almost every boss fight
and patch it to make it better.
Did they? How so?
Like, they made it easier to kill. It was like impossible to kill the skulls.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember. I had like one person that could, and it might have been my Tav, actually.
Yeah.
Ike says every boss fight in Atomic Heart. That game is so mediocre, and like that, like, I don't know that there's any part of that I would say is the worst part. It's all just kind of meh. I don't know. The boss fights, I don't even remember them. All I remember were the weird twin robots. I don't remember any other boss fight in that game. I don't know. That probably doesn't make it for me. And the entirety of Lord of the Rings Gollum.
Which I still maintain, if you think it's that bad, that's
It's worst game. Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't, I agree, that doesn't count. I'm just going to delete it from the thing here. Report it to Trust and Safety.
Ban?
Yeah, just ban them. Dead writes, humanity. Some levels expect you to internalize advanced gun mechanics combined with other deterministic nature of swarm of people, makes some solutions flaky and hard to iterate on. So just kind of like some bad puzzle design stuff, I guess. Combined with swarm of people. This is really heady. Like, I think I think this whole category is just like, remember like that spike on that jump that made it really hard in Mario? Yeah, that sucked, right? Like, this isn't like necessarily a mechanic that ruins the whole game necessarily. Although,
yeah,
I don't know. I'm sure he's right that there's like some really annoying stuff in that game. There are in every puzzle game, to be honest with you. Viewfinder had some real garbage in it, even though that game's good.
Yeah.
And then I saw you add this last, catching Meloetta in SV DLC.
Meloetta.
Okay, you go to a
This is
specific.
so fucking convoluted.
You go to a specific location. You look for a small whirlwind carrying some leaves around. While standing in the whirlwind, you'll spin yourself around clockwise for 10 seconds. Once that's done, use the Rotom phone's camera. Switch to sepia. Finally, look around the area until you hear the music change. Enter the camera and go ahead. That's insane. That's Simon's quest. Go to this wall when you have this crystal and like crouch for 10 seconds for no reason.
Yeah.
Look, it's a throwback to catching the Reggies and
that's
Sapphire and Ruby.
That's really stupid though. Holy shit.
I kind of love it. There should be one Pokemon that's just stupid.
Sure.
What
And honorable mention, it's Final Fantasy VII because I'm playing it. The fucking pulling the levers, holy shit, that was hard.
Oh my god.
To open the doors in the when you're blowing up, was it Reactor 5?
There was some things recently when I was catching up on Game of the Year stuff I'm trying to remember. Some things were driving me crazy, and I don't remember what it is now. Let me look at my game list.
I'm just saying because it's fresh in my mind, but yeah.
Yeah.
I've been having a problem with Discord. I'm gonna relaunch it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's Reactor 5. Like, I would move the joysticks and, oh no, you messed up the movement. I'm like, fucking let me do it. And T was like, oh, come on, we can do it, just work together. And Barrett's like, oh no, you just gotta have the chant. Avalanche, avalanche. I'm like, dude, just
there's like, I don't think there's a worse level or sequence in Alan Wake, but the way that game plays is terrible. I feel like not enough people, like so many people are saying that's one of the best games ever. And like, I get why, but I think a lot of them are forgetting that you have to play a game. So that part being bad makes that whole experience inherently like way less credible to me, I think. What the hell did I play recently? Cocoon was fine. Slay the Princess was fine. You know what? Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have anything that was like really irritating or like a worse thing.
One of the puzzles in Silent Hill Ascension.
Yeah, I mean, Silent Hill Ascension has its own category it belongs in.
Specifically just naming, like, there was one puzzle where you had problems with. I don't remember which one.
Yeah. No, I remember there. Maybe it's something in Dave the Diver I had some issues with too. I don't remember. I'm good. Like, my vote is for Baldur's Gate because that part like made me want to die. It's so bad.
I have one other one.
Okay.
Is the hunting hidden object block levels of wonder? Where
Oh, that might win for me actually because I hate those too. What were they called again?
They're only, I don't remember. They only make sense if you have the online on. And if you're playing with the online off, they're fucking just horse shit completely.
That actually gets my vote. I think that's more annoying than the Cursed Skulls even. Because you didn't have to do the Cursed Skulls. That's a side quest. I guess you didn't have to do those either in Wonder.
No.
It's a toss-up, honestly. I'm good with either one of those being the worst.
Yeah. I think I'd still give it to Baldur's Gate 3 just because if you do turn the online in, then at least the invisible block ones, there's like
okay.
I get how it happened that they made those bad levels.
Yeah. At least Mario Maker had people will put blocks like squares around their Kaizo blocks.
Yeah, the ones that aren't complete assholes for sure. So Mario Wonder follow-up then, I guess? Do we have any other contenders? All right, Mario Wonder.
I mean, I don't like that Odin section, but I don't think it needs to be like on there, really.
Fair. All right. Next up, worst game. All right. Dead has Lord of the Rings Gollum. I'm going to tell you right now, from that demo, that game is like a solid 3 out of 10. It's totally fine. If you like bad shit or can stand bad shit. I don't think that's the worst.
It just seemed very mediocre.
I think there's a winner on this list that I'm looking at right now, but we'll get to it. His second one was Redfall. That was just disappointing. I don't think that's a worst game.
No.
Some people might say it was the worst game they played in 2023.
That's fair. Yeah. That's fair, because I try not to play bad games, and that kind of had like the problem of everybody played it because we were hoping it would be good, so we were disappointed by it.
Yeah.
Whereas nobody played Everybody Want to Switch, because we all knew it would be bad.
That's not a real video game.
Yeah,
I mean, John played it.
Yeah.
John got like
that's just a
hours
meme. Yeah, he had a good time.
Yeah.
So definitely not that one.
Yeah.
Those are memes. That's just a meme.
Speaking of memes, I put Skull Island Rise of Kong and The Walking Dead Destinies because those two games came out within like a couple weeks of each other, and they looked worse and worse. It's like games were devolving to garbage in front of my eyes.
I don't think I even know what Walking Dead Destinies is.
You should look up. I'll play some video of it quick here. Walking Dead Destinies.
It's a $50 game.
Yeah. Yep. It sure is.
It looks like a PS3 shooter. These graphics literally look like they're PS3.
Oh, I love it. The like
Jesus.
stop motion FMV sequences or whatever. They didn't even animate the cutscenes.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Yeah. This is a game you could buy in 2023 for $50.
That might get my vote.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's
'Cause
crazy.
they're charging money for that thing.
Yes.
That's really the difference.
Well,
That $50 price tag is pretty...
it's pretty, yeah, it's heavy. But let me tell you about the day before. A game that was actually a scam.
That's true. That's true.
A game that was
immediately take it down, apologize it for it.
a game that was one of the most wish-listed and hyped for game on Steam for years, and pushed back multiple times. That game was supposed to come out years ago, and they kept pushing it back. And then we found out why, because it was a scam. And people even said, there's no way this game actually exists. There's no way it comes out. The fact that anything came out with that title that you could pay money for is insane. I can't believe they actually cobbled something together just to get it out there.
Yeah. I don't know. After watching Psych Odyssey, I feel like most video games are probably scams at some point, and then they become real late in the process.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Like No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
And then my final thing was Silent Hill Ascension. That thing's barely a game.
Yeah. I thought Silent Hill Ascension was like my clear winner, and now I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because that thing's free, at least.
It is
So
free.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have a question about the day before.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, I know like Google and Apple, when you refund something on the App Store. Okay, so like, you pay $10 for a game. Apple and Google get 30%, $3.
Yeah.
As far as I know, Apple and I think Google, if they refund it, you have to pay the whole $10 back.
Okay.
So does Steam do that, where like they take their cut, and when you refund it, you still like you don't get that cut back? So
I don't
how do they
know.
refund that? Like, how would they, if they do, how would they refund that when the company has no money?
Well, the company probably declared bankruptcy for that reason, I would assume, because
But
they
people
probably
still
were
need their
forcing
money
them to.
back. Like, does
Yeah.
Steam just bite the bullet?
I guess so. Yeah. I'm not sure. No, it's no good. It's no good.
That game's a mess.
I think that's the clear winner because of how bad that whole situation was, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead Destinies might be the runner-up in my mind. Silent Hill Ascension, I
Yeah.
can make an argument for as well, but
I mean, the thing is, the day before, it had hype around it, so it became much more of a shit show. Whereas, like, I can't imagine there was anyone looking forward to some garbage Walking Dead game. I don't know.
Yeah.
There have been other bad Walking Dead games. This is not the first, but that one looks really fucking terrible.
Yeah. Skull Island Rise of Kong is really bad too.
Yeah.
So
that one I knew about, though.
Like, I definitely don't think
the recency bias.
I definitely don't think Gollum, Redfall, or Everybody Want to Switch are even in the same league as these bottom other four.
Yeah.
Man, Redfall came out. I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be the worst game ever." Fucking hold my beer.
Yeah, it just slowly got worse and worse as we went down.
I can't believe how bad the AI was broken in that game.
So should we do Walking Dead Destinies as the follow-up?
Sure.
Because I kind of barely don't count Silent Hill as a game.
I don't think the day before should count because it's not a game.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was, I guess. Yeah.
Show me.
But yeah, it's terrible because it was a scam.
Yeah.
But was it a game?
It did happen to pretend to be a video game.
Yeah, because people still bought it. There's still evidence that it did exist at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, the Glitchy Award. This is just broken ass bullshit. Starting with Baldur's Gate 3. That game got too big. There's no way they would find every bug. But I feel like I found most bugs in that game at some point. Like, my characters, holy shit.
Yeah, you had way more bugs than I did.
Holy shit. That was insane. That game is really buggy, but like in a way that's like, it's because this thing is so big. Like, we tried putting a leash on a like ogre instead of a dog. So like, I kind of get it. Let me tell you about Atomic Heart Annihilation Instinct. That took me a week of playing 1 hour at a time because it would crash every time.
Yeah, I mean, a game that hard crashes is always, that's worse.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the only person who had that problem, though, because no one else has ever brought that up. But, yeah, I don't know. Last of Us on PC was one of the worst looking things I think I've ever seen from a product that existed 10 years ago. Oh my god. I put Lord of the Rings Gollum. Honestly, I don't think Gollum seemed that broken. I guess I only played like an hour of it though, so maybe it gets really broken at some point. I have no idea.
Ike just has a really big hate boner for Lord of the Rings Gollum.
Really hates Gollum? Yeah, could be. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Yeah, for sure. Star Wars Jedi Survivor was so broken that I was looking forward to that game. I still haven't played it because I'm waiting for it to be fixed. I don't want to go in with stutter into that game.
And it has not been fixed.
I don't like.
And even on console, it's only playable on the 30 FPS mode.
Do you think it will ever be fixed at this point?
No, I don't. I don't think EA cares. They kind of never fixed the first game.
Was that
for what
I don't
the
remember
problems it
issues.
had? Oh, I stopped playing it because I had terrible bugs.
You played it right when it came out, right?
Like a month later, maybe.
Oh, okay.
I played it a little bit later.
Yeah, I might just have to bite the bullet and play Jedi Survivor. I want to see that story, you know? I like that first game a lot, story-wise. Yeah, maybe I will.
It seems like the most playable version is 30 FPS is the quality mode on console.
Quality
for
on
what it's worth.
Console. Okay. Maybe on
the 30 FPS mode.
Maybe the next time it goes on a good sale, I'll buy it on PS5 then and give it a shot.
Like I even seen people tweeting about it recently, like saying, "Oh, it was such a fun game." Like, I have not heard anyone else say that. It's so weird.
People are very, very easily just like they let technical shit go very easily,
Yeah.
I find.
Yeah.
Which, fair
Kind of
enough.
funny that there are people that like don't let it go really easily, and people that do let it go very easily. Like it's
Yeah.
fucking dichotomy of gaming, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Sean is one of those people where he's like, as long as it's in 4K and there's bright colors, I don't give a fuck if it runs like ass, and I don't understand it. I would rather play an NES game that runs at 60 than like the most beautiful 3D rendered thing that plays at 20 frames a second.
But I just want it to be stable. If it's 30, it's okay. I prefer 60, but I want stable, period.
Yeah. Stable is like literally my bottom line, but if something's not 60, like I don't know what the fuck they're doing. We're in 2024 for Christ's sakes. There's no excuse.
Yeah.
But yes, it has to at least be stable. At the very least. Dead Space. That wasn't as broken as some of this other shit, but yes, it had weird issues as well.
Yeah, it still has stutter issues.
Yeah.
Like, still.
Yeah. Wild Hearts, the same thing. But Wild Hearts, I would say the stutter is more detrimental due to the gameplay style than Dead Space, which is kind of slow anyway.
Yeah, and it seemed way from the Digital Foundry video, it seemed to be way worse. It seemed the most broken out of those 3 games.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And then the last minute right in Fire Emblem Engage. I actually have no experience with this game at all. How?
I think it's been hard crashing on him.
Oh. Yeah, hard crashing. Damn. That's pretty bad when the game just doesn't run anymore.
Like a Switch game hard crashing.
Yeah. God, that's so bad.
Yeah, say what you will about Pokemon, but I think it's only made my Switch crash like twice.
Hey, Savior.
Only twice.
I feel...
I mean, I have hundreds and hundreds of hours in that game.
I feel like the winner's Last of Us because it's a decade-old game that was so poorly ported.
It was, but they did clean up.
It
was terrible at launch, and they did clean it up a bunch.
They did fix it.
I'd say Atomic Heart freaking crashing on you every 5 minutes is.
But I'm the only one, I think, who had that problem, so I didn't want to I didn't want to be the guy that's like, well, I had the problem, so it's the worst. I would give that a runner-up.
You're the only person I heard even talk about it.
Yeah. I mean, I have video proof of it.
I know. I've never seen anyone say they liked it.
I had to cut up like 4 streams of broken-ass garbage into one video to make a VOD of it. I'll give that a runner-up. I'm okay with that. What's the most broken one, though? I never know how to spell Annihilation.
It seemed like it was Wild Hearts.
Wild Hearts was pretty bad. I played it again about a month ago, and it was alright, but it was still laggy.
Siege servers breaking every other month? That was pretty bad. Okay. Only new games. Got it.
Man, Payday 3 could probably be in one of these. I guess I didn't even think about it, but the fact that I can't play that game solo player make it a worse game than some of the others.
That's like so much of that is like design. Yeah, I know their server issues were so fucking rough.
They were so bad.
But so much of the problems with that game is also just design choices.
I would be okay giving it to Jedi Survivor if we're gonna do an EA game.
That's fair. That is the game that's like the most like, oh, if this performed well, I would play it.
Yeah.
But I'm actually scared off of playing it because of how fucking rough it looks.
Yeah, same. That's pretty bad. It's so glitchy that I don't want to play this thing I've been looking forward to.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the Asura's Wrath Award. All right, first one. Final Fantasy 16, I think is actually just the winner. So I'm going to write it down right now because that game is essentially...
That game literally steals like entire beat by beat things from Asura's Wrath.
Yep, it definitely does. Ike has Hitman World of Assassination Freelancer mode. I'm pretty sure this is old. Let me double check. And I don't know why.
What do you mean old? I mean, Hitman's old. Freelancer mode came out this year.
Okay.
But that's like a roguelike mode. I don't know. And I wouldn't say it meets the Asura's Wrath criteria. I can't think of anything in there that would do that. It's pretty cool, but I don't think
did you
it's
play
this. It? And I watched a bunch of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Marvel Spider-Man 2.
It's really cool how they combined all three games into one game and made it like a replayable roguelike thing. Like it's kind of an incredible thing to freely add to that package to then like be the last thing they did to it.
Okay.
It's a good capper.
Okay. That's
but
pretty
it's
cool.
not for this award.
The final thing is Spider-Man 2. Like, I guess that is runner-up just by default.
Yeah, that Sandman fight at the beginning is pretty fucking spectacular.
I'm just looking through my list. There has to be something else, right? That even qualifies this year. Maybe? I've not seen anything so far.
Yeah, I feel like we just didn't have that kind of game in the same way.
Like we didn't have a platinum like game essentially.
Yeah. Like you could put Alan Wake 2 here.
Yeah. No, I'm good giving Spider-Man the runner-up.
Or like Baldur's Gate 3 because of the end of Act 2 fight. Or something.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Or like Diablo 4 because of the final boss. But I don't know.
No, I'm good with that.
Armored Core, maybe?
I was looking at Armored Core as well, but there wasn't really that like really stupid anime moment necessarily.
And it's not like an emotions on your sleeve kind of game.
No, it isn't.
Yeah.
That's fine. Next up, most hateable character. Character. All right, Final Fantasy 16 Ultima.
I fucking hate him so much. That's who I hate.
Okay.
Ruined that game for me.
Fair enough. I put the main character from Atomic Heart. They tried so hard to give him like a catchphrase with the crispy critters. Like it's so shoehorned in like hello fellow children type way. I
forgot about crispy critters.
I hate that character so fucking much. I hate him so much. The follow-up from Ike, the vending machine from Atomic Heart. I could see why you would hate her, the vending machine. I thought she was one of the reasons to remember that game. Personally,
I just put them in best girl and boy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna just copy and paste this for later. have it on my copy paste. Screwball and Spider-Man was not this year, so that's disregarded. But I understand it.
Photo bomb.
She's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. Yeah. There are definitely other characters we can put here. I think. I'm just going through the list of games. Was there anybody really shitty in Baldur's Gate?
Who's that one person you killed right away?
He's not shitty. He just attacked my party, and I'm not going to let that stand. I don't give a shit how emo or vampire-ish he is. Vampires need to die. End of story.
There's no one like... Yeah, there was no one that I like hated
Gollum.
that way.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the there's the descendant of Nuber character who just exists to be annoying, but that's just like a Baldur's Gate in-joke character. It's like such a small thing.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't count that. The main character from Hi-Fi Rush is kind of shitty, to be honest. But I wouldn't say he's the most hateable in any regard. Were there really just a bunch of...
I hated in Spider-Man 2.
Were there really just, like, a bunch of good characters? Or at least serviceable, decent ones this year? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't even know what to put for this because it's a toss-up between our two.
Mm-hmm. You can give it to Sergey. Sergey fucking sucks. That dude is so fucking annoying, and you're stuck with him the whole game.
Yeah, actually, you're right. Because you're stuck with him the whole game, that kind of ekes it out a little bit. That's true. And you're supposed to be him, which is worse.
Yeah.
Like, how dare you?
Uh-huh.
How dare you make me him?
Like, you could have just had him shut the fuck up. And it would have been fine. It would have been so much better.
I remember distinctly multiple times just being like, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Like, over and over while he's talking. Oh, I was so mad. All right. Game that you would hate to play with your parents award. We all know. We know why. Baldur's Gate 3 is here.
For those of us who don't know, like, I obviously know, but for the people in chat who don't know, explain it for them. I'm sure Enac doesn't know.
Games that use cuss words.
Oh. What the fuck is wrong with that?
Yeah.
Games that use the phrase "down by the river."
Is that where you live in a van?
Baldur's Gate 3, like, yeah. There's some characters in there that's just like, oh, Lord.
Also, the fact that you can...
Also, his dick and ball physics.
Yeah, like, when you're creating your character or whatever, it's just like, this is already embarrassing. Yeah, that's a good one. Diablo 4. Diablo 4, I think, is... Like, I get why, because it's kind of fucked up, honestly. A lot of the stuff in there.
Yeah.
But the fact that you're, like, isometric, bird's eye view kind of takes a lot of that sting out, I think.
Sure.
Grim Guardians might be, like, the clear winner. No, that's not even really that sexual, though, to be honest with you. It wasn't that bad.
Well,
it was just the collecting panties part.
Yeah, it's just the collecting panties part, really.
Yeah. Oh, and I guess, like, the end, or whatever, where she becomes giant succubus lady.
Yeah.
Games that are cozy.
I don't think I know Summertime Saga. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, is this just a porn game? Wait.
I think that's a porn game that didn't even come out this year.
It is a porn game. Leisure Suit Larry. Yeah, I don't think these came out either. There has to be other stuff. Hold on, let me take a look at my game list here. Oh, let me see what one back then. I'm curious. PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds? Oh my god, you know why? Because one of the ways we thought about it was a game that you would hate, like, where you are on a team with your parents, I think. Like, literally, a game you would hate to play with them. Otherwise,
sure.
why would Battlegrounds win? Oh, that's funny. And Near Automata was the
It's
other
like-
one.
Sure. Like hearing just random voice chat
Yeah,
from someone nearby.
yeah. Oh, that's funny. I think it's Baldur's Gate followed up by Grim Guardians,
Yeah.
aka Gal Guardians now. Never gonna get used to that. I was super surprised that Sean decided to put this into our TDP one, the Games I Didn't Play Myself award. I think this is more and more becoming an important one to call out.
Yeah. Mm.
All right. There's a lot of games here. Dead's put The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. That's a great one. Visual novels in general. This is a great visual novel category.
Yeah.
Wayward put Hi-Fi Rush. Sunslayer put Pizza Tower. Ace put Viewfinder. Ike put Baldur's Gate 3. I put Grand Poo World 3. Alan Wake 2.
That too?
I put it first. Wayward put Alan Wake 2.
Okay. Never mind then. Fuck me, right?
Yeah, exactly. Homer put System Shock. And Wayward put Slay the Princess. And Ine put Manny's. These are all great. Manny's is a great last minute addition, actually.
If you want to know more about it, there's a whole, like a 3-hour podcast?
It felt long, but I don't remember how long. An hour and a half, maybe?
One of the best podcast episodes of the year?
Honestly, that might have been one of my favorite ones I've ever done. I really had a good time in that talk.
Like, I thought y'all were, like, longtime friends.
We had just met for the first time ever. Okay. Oh, no, we had a small conversation before I hit record to, like, break the ice, actually.
Mm. Makes sense.
Where... Oh, no, I shouldn't even say that. When, I was saying... When we first got on the call, I was like, okay, so I'm just going to talk about this, and then we can get your thoughts on the Israel-Palestine conflict or whatever. And I was just like, I'm obviously joking because, like, I'm not going to ask about that or whatever. But honestly, it's a great way to break the ice to, you know, make a joke about something horrific that's affecting the whole world.
Jesus.
Okay. I mean, for me, this is so overblown and I don't expect it to win. The reason Grand Poo World 3 is here is because I've been watching the creation of that thing from literally nothing to it being one of the most popular games on, like, the community that I follow or whatever. And, like, it was just such a weird 4-year ride that I don't expect anybody else to get anything out of it except David in this, like, whole Discord. So I don't think it wins, but I just want to say it's easily the most important thing I think I've watched in a long time on the internet.
Also, the fact I don't think I could get past the first 2 jumps in that game, so I will never be able to play it.
Yeah, there is that as well. There is that.
But God, those puzzles are so good.
Yeah, for me, it's Alan Wake 2, because
oh yeah,
I love that game. Watching you play it made me go, I don't want to play this. The combat just doesn't look fun. But this game is incredible.
Yep. That's one I wish I had played. Or, like, watched rather than play.
Yeah.
But that might win, I think. It got the most updoots, or whatever you want to, the most claps.
Mm-hmm.
The most emotes.
The most emotes. Yeah, I'm okay putting that as the winner, just by that fact alone. What's the runner-up, though? I was thinking maybe Baldur's Gate, but that's because I liked watching other people do things differently after I was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a hard game to replay, isn't it?
I just wanted to see certain
It's
parts.
just long.
Yeah, that's really it. Is I would just skip through like VODs to see how they reacted to certain parts.
Yeah.
And also,
But
I
I don't
played
know
it
if
myself.
you get the same out of it if you didn't play it. Like, it's fun to
I agree.
watch, but like in addition to playing it, I feel like.
I agree. What about Slay the Princess?
I mean, visual novel, always good in this category.
I don't know what the runner-up is.
I think Grand Poo World is a fine runner-up.
All right, I'm gonna put it here, even though.
I mean, it was my number one, so it's my ride or die.
Yeah, I mean, me too. And if somebody disagrees, they should have been in this fucking chat.
Exactly.
Better with Friends award, the multiplayer award. I'm just getting it ready here. Okay. Oh my god, there's a lot in here. Holy shit. Okay. Demonologist. Yeah, there was a good stint of time playing a lot of Demonologist. I've been wanting to go back, but nobody ever plays any games, so don't have anybody to call upon. Diablo 4.
Well, it's kind of now it's Lethal Company's time.
It's Lethal Company. Lethal Company is Demonologist now, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I don't like Lethal Company.
I totally get that. Because a lot of me also doesn't, but it's the like hanging out part that I really like.
Yeah, it's the hanging out. It's like incredibly hard to see anything in that game.
Yeah.
I straight up refunded it.
Did you?
Wow.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I get it. Diablo 4. Yes. I don't know that it's not. Well, it's really good single player too, so it probably doesn't win based on that. Where some of these I think will be better with friends, literally. Mechabellum I don't have any experience with. I'm guessing it's better.
It's an auto chess, but it has 2v2, where like you basically are playing versus another person, and then whatever is left on each game then like slowly walks towards each other to have a final battle. It's just very funny.
Mm. That
But
sounds
like, so
pretty
you can
cool.
do it. You can run it. You can run it duos, which is just a good time with any kind of thing like that.
Gotcha.
I did it with Ben a little bit.
Ugh.
So
Street Fighter 6.
Mhm.
Same thing. I get fighting games.
Yeah.
This is always
Fighting game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6 has
You have someone.
that,
If you have someone to play against, it's fucking the best.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6 has the like the co-com, or not co-com, but commentary stuff. How is that? Been wondering.
I mean, I don't use it.
Fair.
Hmm.
I don't mess with it.
Wayward put Dark and Darker. Yeah. Any one of those like extraction shooters or whatever, if
Yeah.
you have a team, is better with friends.
Mhm.
For sure.
Did that game come out?
In a way.
I-
You can buy
Wait,
it,
Okay.
but it's like
I
an
think
early
Chew8
access
is a
build.
Dark and Darker streamer now.
That's
the only game
hilarious.
he plays.
That's really funny. Sunslayer put Payday 3 soon, because when he posted that, we couldn't
One day.
connect.
Yeah, the fact that like shooting people in the bathroom is a better way to progress your level than doing heists is kind of.
I've spent so much time
would
shooting
feel
dudes in the
bad.
bathroom, and I'm not even talking
Yeah,
about
me
in
too.
game. Yeah,
Oh, game?
I'm not even talking about in game. Sea of Thieves: The Legend of Monkey Island. Yeah, Sea of Thieves in general is always way better with friends, so that makes sense that would be as well. Baldur's Gate 3. See, like, I get it, but also, let me put this out there. because Necro is playing with friends, he hasn't finished the game yet. As me playing solo, I have, because I don't have to coordinate with 3 other people on when I want to play.
Sure.
So I'm going to say no,
So
it isn't better with friends.
Yeah, I know
There is-
Boo and DTR have been playing it.
It is very, the way they built that game to play multiplayer is very cool.
Sure.
Like because you can all like be doing separate things, and like that you can be in a conversation and I can be over here in a combat or something, and like the
Right.
way you can interact with from like into like stealth into a combat that's going on, it's there's neat stuff that can happen.
Sure.
But
Lethal
But yeah,
Company.
I don't know about better with friends.
Lethal Company, but
Lethal
yeah,
Com-
that game,
Yeah,
I don't understand
please.
why you would play that solo, ever. I don't get that.
yeah. I think that's a good.
that might be one for the list, either as a winner or a follow-up.
Yeah,
Because, like, I could almost see why you could play Demonologist solo as, like, a spooky experience alone, because that game is different solo than, like, with people.
yeah.
Lethal Company, I think you're crazy if you go into that without a group.
Yeah,
Quake 2
because then you
Remastered.
basically lost the comedy element.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just a bad game now.
Yeah.
Quake 2 Remastered. Yeah, I mean, fun multiplayer, but probably not, like, in the same category as some of these others, for sure.
Yeah.
Super Mario Wonder, same thing. I might argue that, like, just hearing how the camera
That's
works
just
is
not
probably
true.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just not true.
I think it would be better if it had online play.
Yeah.
Like if I could play with you and with you two, that'd be better. But like,
I would have definitely done that, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not
It
going to
kind
play...
of it has the suit line play, right, where you can be ghosts in others' games.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't.
Great.
I don't like
Like,
that.
why would you do that though?
I mean, I don't know. I'm always made to sound like the crazy one for wanting to play that game solo because the online is fucking awful. But whatever. And then the finals, that game, fuck randos, man. Holy shit.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That one rando fucking carried us.
Yeah, but that's because we already took 2 other spots up. And then Splatoon 3 Salmon Run specifically doesn't really count for this, I would say. Limited Run. Okay, so that's all nothing there. Okay.
Yeah, it's the finals and Lethal Company for me.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because playing with friends in Payday 3 doesn't actually change the experience. It just has another person or 2 sitting in a bathroom with you, shooting dudes in the face.
Payday 3 is just worse solo, but just because it's fucking annoying that you have to be online.
Yeah.
You're saying it's better with friends.
Well, they kind of force you to be with friends, but even then, like, there's not like a good lobby system to join in with your friends or like, so
Yeah.
the online is pretty bad too.
I think I think Payday 3, they just fucked it up too much for it to win this award.
I think Lethal
fact
Company
that
is the winner for sure.
The payouts for Heist being so bad, that's like doesn't get you progression.
Yeah.
Like doing the with people. Ugh, I'm mad about it.
Lethal Company is the winner, I think. For sure.
Yeah.
Runner up, I could see either the finals or Dark and Darker for the same reason.
Sure.
Because co-op is intrinsically important.
Yeah, Dark and Darker's cool. I haven't really looked at it since it came out in whatever state it's in currently.
Yeah, I've been meaning to jump back in as well, but too many other things to do.
I
True.
don't like that I'd be paying $30 for a game that could go away in
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah, their future is a little unsteady too. So I'm
It's
okay
a
giving it to the
darker future.
yeah. I'm okay giving it to the finals runner-up personally.
Yeah, I'm good with that. That game's sick, but I don't want to play it with randos.
Yeah. I'm thinking we're gonna skip the spoiler categories, maybe. Because those are literally... Well, one of them we can do. Because it's a non-spoiler spoiler one.
Yeah, the
basically.
one that's not spoilers.
Yeah. So, fan art community of the year first, though. QSMP. I don't know what this is. They have a rotating fan art museum each week with super talented people, and over on YouTube, people like Tin Can Penguin are doing awesome stuff. I'm gonna look this up real quick here. Oh, is this a Minecraft thing? Multilingual Minecraft server, I guess. Had some Vietnamese hot pot. Nice. QSMP. Oh, is it like a streaming group? Interesting. Yeah, a whole bunch of different people on there. Tin Can Penguin. Oh, I see a bunch of like videos and stuff from that content. Okay. Okay. I have no idea about any of this stuff, but this looks pretty cool. I'm not a Minecraft guy in general. The Somnium Files. Does that have like a bump in
I have no idea. No idea.
files? Let's go fan art. Well, I mean, when you Google specific things in fan art, you get a lot of real cool shit. So, I guess there's that at least.
Sure.
I don't know who any of these characters are.
Yeah.
Persona 3. Yeah, Persona inherently just always has people drawing and lusting after the characters. So yeah, that makes sense. I think mine is the actual winner, Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
Personally. But what else do we have? Resident Evil 4 I put here as well. But
PG3 is what I saw the best fan art this year myself.
Resident Evil 4
So I
is
did
just
just see a good Lethal Company drawing today.
A what?
A Lethal Company fan art of like a character in Lethal Company holding another character, and like the caption is Lethal Company character like holding $5. They're like holding a coin.
I have seen a lot of good Lethal Company memes and fan art. That's true.
Yeah.
In the same way that like Among Us kind of had, not to that extent.
Yes.
But
Yes. But yeah, that kind of thing for sure.
that could be a runner-up, honestly.
Baldur's Gate 3 had art I actually liked.
Yeah. So much of it. RE4 is because I follow RE people. Like so I saw that shit all the time, but I wouldn't say any of it's particularly amazing either. Like more so than any other time. P3 had a big bump since the announcement for the new game. I have seen a bunch of P3 this year as well, to be fair. That's true. Unfinished Dream of All Living Ghosts, Toho 19, Rain World Downpour. Wayward has such like a style. I love the Rain World Downpour. I have seen some like of those cat worms or whatever on my feed, so he's probably not wrong about that.
Yeah.
I think Lethal Company gets the runner-up personally, though. Myself.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, I got no horse in this race.
Fair. All right. Where the hell are we? Okay, spoiler category. I probably could have just told you about this award. I remember why this came about, actually. It was because I was annoyed that... I'm trying to remember specifically what it was. I think it was something... Oh, it was literally in Breath of the Wild, you fight Ganon. It got, like, somebody that used to be around... got them all in a hissy fit, and they stormed off and just cried in their pillow for a year or something. Like, God, that annoyed the hell out of me. Like, I kind of get what you mean. Like, I don't want to know anything about it, but then you shouldn't be using social media. Like, fuck off. Some other things from back then, I guess. There was a dragon fight in Mario. Like, just stuff that's like... It's so inconsequential. Yeah. Chris is in RE7. Chris Redfield is in a Resident Evil game. Like, big fucking deal, I guess. So it's that sort of stuff. That doesn't inherently ruin an experience of the game. But, like, on it, like, if you don't want to know anything, then you should probably not listen to this part, I guess, is where it...
Grand Poo World 3 has an amazing puzzle. Does that count?
Yeah, it's super
it's
involved.
Just kind of vague.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So Dead has, for humanity, the dog gets the ability to use a gun. That's great. I don't even know what that means, but that's hilarious.
That's sweet.
That makes me want to play that game a little bit more. I think that's kind of the thing here, right? Is that, like, if I tell you one of these things, it should make you be more excited about maybe playing that thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have 2 for Baldur's Gate 3. The first one is just bear
The first
sex.
one is... I mean, it's the thing they told people to get them to want to play it.
Yep.
So that one felt compulsory. And the second one is the one that I felt as I played the game, which was when the game revealed itself to be a Baldur's Gate game, and like that it had references to the earlier games.
Oh,
but, like,
sure. Yeah.
They don't upfront them. They're all in Act 3.
Yeah, it is kind of...
When you get to Baldur's Gate, then there's the Baldur's Gate references happen.
It is kind of a spoiler in its own weird way, because it almost feels up until they start doing more Baldur's Gate stuff that it's just another CRPG by Larian with the different title. But no, it is a Baldur's Gate game. That's true. Yeah. Ike has, for Starfield, you get superpowers. Sure. I mean, I didn't know that, but yeah, I would have guessed that at some point you probably get something like superhuman.
Just literally get the Skyrim yell.
Right, exactly, right? Yeah, totally. And then Gutane put for Spider-Man 2. Okay, that's kind of actually a spoiler.
Is a spoiler.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to count that one. That belonged in the other one, I think. Well, I don't know. Whatever. It's whatever. But yeah, I think... I'm trying to think of other things.
I mean, in Spider-Man 2, you get the black suit.
Sure, that's probably fine for this category, I would say. I'm just looking through my game list here.
Yeah, like you fight Venom, which was all over the marketing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
19 inches of Venom.
Yeah, all 19. I feel like I'm missing some stuff off my list here.
Sure.
I swear I played more games than this. I swear this doesn't usually happen to me. There's probably something in Alan Wake. Alan Wake had like... Oh, I mean, if you... So Alan Wake 2, you should probably already kind of be in that universe. So like, I could have just told you about this spoiler thing. The Old Gods of Asgard put on a badass concert at some point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, they're in that universe. That's not anything new at all. Yeah, no, I think Mario, you fight Bowser. Like, I don't know. Just really stupid stuff at this point. I guess like some of
Shodan is bad.
Some of the wonder gimmicks would probably, like, I can't think of one specifically, but like those could be in here where it's like the screen goes all wobbly at some part. I don't know.
Fucking LSD trip.
Yeah. Tears of the Kingdom, who Zelda is count. I mean, I don't even know what that is, so I don't know if it would count because I didn't play enough to get the story.
Oh, Grim Guardians is a Calgun game.
Guardian
is a Calgun game.
I didn't know that until I played it. That Grim Guardians was Galgun.
Me either.
Nathan dies in Lethal Company. That's just comedy gold. That's all that is. Okay, what's our winner?
Probably some Diablo 4 obvious thing. Fucking demons are bad.
Demons are
Baldur's
bad.
Gate. There's a gate.
I wouldn't mind giving it to Starfield. You get powers.
I think there's borderline spoiler things in 16 that are so obvious that they could be this, but I don't feel like we need to get into them.
Sure. I don't know. Baldur's Gate bear sex, I guess, right?
Baldur's Gate bear sex, I just feel like, because yes, Larian proved that was correct. That they could just tell you about this.
We should probably skip the I can't tell you about this one, right?
I guess.
Like actual spoilers? If Wayward, Rain World Downpour, many things, ... Okay, I'm gonna move this off stream and just see what some of these are.
Literally, the Skyrim one is the same.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
My House. Okay. Oh, man. MyHouse.wad's spoilers, MyHouse.pk3. That's hilarious. Holy shit. I don't understand the Lethal Company one. So I guess that is a spoiler. I guess that is a spoiler, because I don't even get what that means. All right. We won't get into those just because, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. The first group are done. I guess I'll try to go a little bit faster through these because this is getting crazy. Oh my god. Best track. Is there any here that have like multiple reactions? Herald of Darkness wins. Based on just two people.
Yes.
Clapping.
Yeah. I mean, that was the musical moment of the year.
Yeah. Best track.
I mean, I still think that the best track is the what was the inventory theme or whatever.
That's a really good one, honestly.
Oh, that's a fucking banger.
Okay, we should go through some of these, honestly. Raphael's final act from Baldur's Gate 3 is incredible. That it's unfortunate that everyone talks about the main theme one. What is it? The river or whatever? You had it on here too. Down by the river. That's the one everybody talks about because it's like the big one. But that Raphael's final act is the best one by far from that game.
Yeah, because that's the one that's tied into like a story moment.
Yeah. No,
whereas the other one's just character creation. So that's the one everybody saw.
The Pale Beyond. This is a Homer only one.
Yeah, it's a story moment thing, but it's really just like one of your crew members singing a song shit talking you, and then you have like choice options about how to react to that.
Gotcha.
And
okay, that's pretty good.
A funny song.
The vending machine inventory music is very good, honestly.
I mean, you use that as your intro for
a long time.
Still use it, I think, right? Sometimes.
I shouldn't be. If there is, then I need to fix that. But yeah, no, it's awesome for sure. Rain World Downpour from Wayward Lost City. I listened to a bit of it. Yeah, it's good. Like, it's good atmosphere music. It doesn't have any strong hold on me because I haven't played that game though. So, the 9 Inch Nails boss battle song in Hi-Fi Rush, if that counts, from Ike. It's called The Perfect Drug, and yes, it counts. I added it to the playlist. There's a playlist of all of these, by the way, that I'll put in the chat after or whatever. I put Voided and Void Stranger. That song is incredible. So you can listen to it. The problem is that there's huge spoilers if you watch the video of where it is, because it's the end of the game. So like, if you wanted to play it, you can play it, just don't watch the video, is all. That's why I didn't link it. Bramble the Mountain King in the Hall of the Mountain King. That, just the way it interacts with that fight and how like every phase it gets more intense is so fucking awesome. That was such a good moment. The music in between the chapter interludes, Alan Wake 2. Yeah, they were all good. Alan Wake 2 had some of the best music of the year, so just in general.
Yeah.
Herald of Darkness is the winner. The Pizza Tower track, you know the one.
Yeah.
It's pizza time.
Yeah.
Tiny Shangri-La from Toho 19. And Lost at Sea from Alan Wake 2. That's one of the chapter songs. So yeah, that tracks. Phantom Returns Act 1 Overture. I listened to this. It's short but good.
Yeah, it's basically a throwback to the first game where there's this ghost that sings an opera shit talking Mario, and this DLC in the Rayman DLC he shit talks Rayman basically.
Yeah. Revolution in Your Heart,
It's funny.
Persona 5 Tactica. Who would have thought a Persona game would have good music? Go figure.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah. Down by the River, Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, I mean, it's the one that is associated with that for everything, so that makes sense. Final Fantasy 16 To Sail Forbidden Seas. I don't think I've listened to this one, but I'm sure I've heard it because I've played that game. El Paso Elsewhere. That soundtrack is incredible. Like, that whole soundtrack.
Yeah, that
is
whole
so good.
soundtrack, it's fucking... I just picked one, basically.
Yeah. The Princess from Slay the Princess. I don't know which one this is. You know what? Let me pause my lo-fi copyright-free music and take a listen.
It can get copyright stricken.
That's what I'm afraid of. Yeah. Nice and melodic. Okay. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Kieran, Final Battle music. Play this real quick.
That's just a fucking banger, in my opinion.
Sounds pretty good. Well, was that a violin? Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for violins.
Yep, this is pretty good. I agree. Spider-Man 2 Seabird. Yeah, that whole part.
Oh, that was so sad.
Yep, that's what it's there to be. A sad moment in that game.
An emotional moment, some might say.
I should not play that end moment of that video where they talk about what happened, because that is a spoiler.
Oh. Yeah.
All right, cool. I got to add a few more of these to the list, and then I'll make that, I'll put that out. So I kind of like the whole idea of like getting what are the best songs from games in a year and then putting out kind of like a soundtrack for the year in gaming. I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, I
You could
lost.
put like all the El Paso Elsewhere songs on there.
That's the problem is that, oh, if you want that, you should just download this OST.
It's kind of true.
Well, best soundtrack is the next thing.
I did listen to them all and pick which one I like the most. But
Do we get a winner for best track?
Best track was Herald of Darkness. Oh, we need a runner-up.
Herald of Darkness.
Yeah, runner up. I would say is inventory music.
Okay, noted.
I would give it to Baldur's Gate 3 just because of how that plays into the story stuff. But that's like a climactic moment.
El Paso, but I could swap them.
This one's gonna be hard because it's just based on, because like I would put Pizza Tower Pizza Time. Like there,
sure,
it's just a whole bunch of different stuff in there. Blood Pressure is really good too. I could put El Paso Elsewhere on there. I'd be okay with
I'm
that.
fine with Blood Pressure being there because that song fucking whips. So,
and
so
I don't think El Paso Elsewhere is gonna get any other love anywhere, but
yeah, well,
this song is so good.
Except maybe the next one.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So next up is best soundtrack.
Yeah.
Just, in general, the best soundtrack. Starting with Theatrhythm Final Bar Line. Let me know if this is cheating. I don't think it is, but I understand why you would ask, to be honest. Because it's like the soundtrack from a bunch of other games.
Final Fantasy, Nier music, and World Ends With You music in it.
Yeah. And it's all good. It's very good.
God, I fucking love that game.
Yeah. Bat Boy, I don't remember the soundtrack from. Was it really good? I'm sure it was.
Yeah, it's good,
It's fine, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Gal Guardian's Demon Purge. I remember was very Castlevania-esque, which is great. I love Castlevania, so of course, I'd be into that.
Yep. Yeah, the whole reason I like that game is because it's like regular Castlevania.
Yeah, exactly.
That whole
Street Fighter 6. It's just remixes of a lot of those themes and some of the new ones for new people, right?
Yeah. It's just a good fighting game soundtrack. It's nothing special, but it's good.
The Pale Beyond. I mean, I believe you. Unfortunately, no one in the world has played that game, so it's hard to say.
Nobody.
Not a single person. In fact, I don't know that it even exists. I don't have it on my Steam library, so it probably doesn't. Diablo 4. Yeah, I remember Diablo 4's soundtrack being okay. I wouldn't say it's anything special, but it was okay. It was, for what it is, it's good.
Yeah.
Hi-Fi Rush is, I think, the first contender.
Sure.
Realistically. And it seems like a lot of people agreed, because I think that and Pizza Tower have the most votes on it.
Yeah. God, Pizza Tower is just so fucking memorable. It's like...
Yeah. So, I guess I'll be the bad guy. If you're not playing Hi-Fi Rush with the copywritten music, that non-copywritten music sucks in comparison by a lot.
Oh.
I don't think it's very good. I think it's cool because so they had to basically just make it sound like the other version, but it's obviously a different song. It has to have the same beat and everything. But I think the thing that made it memorable was how those songs that I already loved are put into this game and not I don't care about the copyright-free versions of those at all. Even though I know people say that they're really good, I think they're pretty meh, personally.
Kind of a hot take. Like I think, even though I think it's one of the best, I don't think it should be counted because it's all just other songs. If that makes sense.
Somebody just voted on it. That's so funny. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. So, by that logic, Theatrhythm Final Bar Line shouldn't exist either, right? Because it's like a compilation album, essentially.
Yeah. Like saying, my favorite album is the greatest hits album.
I will say, this doesn't say best original soundtrack as a category.
Yeah.
So, it's up to interpretation either way, to be honest.
Yeah.
Pizza Towers is very good. It's erratic and weird in the way it needs to be.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, Waveword, I don't think Rain World is going to get anything here because none of us played it. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk is here just because it is Jet Set Radio. Like, it's so very much that the music in it, of course, is like great for being background music for that sort of thing. I don't necessarily think it's like fantastic in the way it needs to be for this necessarily. It just needed a shout out here. I never played Friday Night Funkin'. Wasn't that game made by a furry or something? I've only seen controversy about it. I've never actually played it.
I've seen literally nothing.
This came out in 2020, so it does not count. Okay, Alan Wake 2.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to write that down on the winner sheet. I don't know if it's going to be first or second, though, honestly.
Sure.
But, like, that's one of the things that game does incredibly well. So, I think it belongs there. Persona 5 Tactica, I believe it probably deserves to be mentioned, but I haven't heard it.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
Does
okay.
it have new music? Just curious.
I'm not going to say it's better than Alan Wake 2, though, but it's very good.
Right. Would you say it's better than Fortnite Festival? Which probably doesn't count for the same reasons, if we're going to go on that logic. Fortnite Festival is...
I don't know what music in Fortnite Festival.
It's Rock Band. So
I played the Rocket League thing, but... Oh, I didn't... Yeah. I did play that one.
Yeah. So, if we're going based on that, it doesn't count because it's other songs put in there.
Yeah.
Grand Poo World 3.
Does Grand Poo World 3 count?
Yeah.
It's really hard to say that it does.
Yeah, like,
it's really great, though.
I would say it's different because it's covers of other songs, but it's also not original music.
Sure. Yeah. I probably wouldn't count it, but it definitely needed to be mentioned.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because it's really good.
Yeah.
PG-3 El Paso, like, I'm done linking stuff. I'm just gonna put Baldur's Gate 3 and El Paso Elsewhere. In my opinion...
I was just like, oh, guys, you should be on here.
El Paso Elsewhere and Pizza Tower. It's one of those two, and I would lean more towards El Paso, I think.
I would say El Paso.
Same.
Is it better or worse than Alan Wake 2, though? For music. It's so different that this is a real hard choice.
I say Alan Wake's slightly better, but that's my personal music tastes.
I think I agree with you, honestly. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So Alan Wake for best soundtrack.
I feel like I was more consistently blown away by El Paso, but I'm not going to argue, really.
Sure. Well, okay, maybe we should have that argument, because I have listened to El Paso Elsewhere's album multiple times, and I've never seeked out the Alan Wake soundtrack to listen in my own free time. Does that say anything?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It says something. I don't know that it's definitive, but it says something.
I think I want to give it to El Paso over Alan Wake. Just based on that, because I've actually listened to the album without the music, without the game. Although I wouldn't be against doing it with Alan Wake, I just haven't.
Yeah. I just think Herald of Darkness looms so large over Alan Wake in a way that I don't know that any one song in elsewhere does, but the whole thing is just fucking fire.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think I'll put El Paso Elsewhere, top prize, followed by Alan Wake for soundtrack specifically, because Herald of Darkness is the best track in general.
Yes. Yeah. There's no argument.
Feels a little weird that best track is Alan Wake 2 and El Paso Elsewhere runner-up, and best soundtrack is El Paso Elsewhere with Alan Wake 2 runner-up.
Sometimes it be that way.
Yeah. Some of their parts.
I guess, right? All right. Moving along. Best game that isn't actually new. AKA the... oh, no, this isn't 20XX. This is remasters, remakes, ports, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just, like, I played this on an emulator. All right. Quake 2. That got a remaster. So, yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Resident Evil 4 Remake is probably the winner, but I haven't read all of these yet. Dead Space Remake was good, but had problems. Metroid Prime Remastered was surprisingly very good as well. But maybe it was just when I approached that game, I felt like I wanted to play it more than the first time I played it. Mega Man Battle Network. This got a lot of votes in the TDP community stuff for various things. I never was into Battle Network myself, but it seems like people were waiting kind of for the compilation of these, right? So that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hitman World of Assassination, you said that was good. I believe it.
Yeah, it's sick. As the way to package all three of those games together as a thing that's going to stand together by itself. You collect guns and you have your own house. It's just it's pretty great that you unlock stuff in over time. That then as you unlock parts of the house, there'll be items in there that then you can use on every run or whatever.
Apparently Mega Man Battle Network added a bunch of quality of life stuff and was a really clean port. That sounds really good.
Great.
I'm not into that series, so I don't know any of it.
The only negative I would say about it is a lot of those quality of life stuff has been added in with patches, fan patch stuff.
Okay.
And stuff, yeah.
Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. Was this good? Did you play it? It exists.
It's fine. It's a mobile game. It's still the problem is I just don't have the thing in me to stick with a mobile game.
Yeah, fair enough.
And playing Final Fantasy 7 broke it up into missions is kind of just weird, but
fair enough.
It was flashy and stuff. It was kind of cool, but it was a mobile game.
Super Mario RPG. I didn't play it, but I know people were going wild for it, so. Ghost Trick. Same thing. System Shock. System Shock, honestly, there's a conversation around System Shock. Yeah. It's unfortunate because, I've seen a lot of RPG Remake and Ghost Trick because of the TDP shit. But, realistically, System Shock's re-release or remaster is incredible in a way that, a lot of these are just, I don't know, not really, they're just a re-release. Yeah. Ghost Trick literally is just a port, essentially. So,
yeah.
I don't know. We can have that conversation. Making of Karateka. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
They
Like
remade Karateka. It has a new version of Karateka in it.
Sure.
It's still Karateka.
And then Dusk HD. I didn't even know Dusk really needed an HD remake until I saw it, and it's just upscaling stuff. So, like, yeah, it's belongs in here, but I don't think it wins it at all. It's an upscale.
Yeah.
And it's good, but yeah. I need to know why Resident Evil 4 Remake wouldn't be one of the winners, if not the winner.
Oh, it's one of the winners, I think.
Okay. We can decide which one it is.
Unless you fucking loved making of Karateka, but no.
Because, like, I'm not even an evangelist for Resident Evil 4 specifically, but that remake is incredible.
Yeah.
In a way that 2 was back in the day. Like, it's just that again. And in a way 3 wasn't.
It has that. We'll get to it later, but it has that shooting gallery.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
Yeah, it does. The Ada campaign actually, like, fleshes out that character a little bit too. Like, Separate Ways originally was just kind of a thing they added to resell the game to idiots on consoles that already bought it. Like, they needed a reason why you would buy it again. So it was bullshit.
Yeah.
And in here, it was like, no, it was some semi thought out and put together. Like, it was good.
Yeah.
I don't know what else belongs on here, honestly. I don't think Ghost Trick does compared to some of this other stuff. Like, I would.
Well, to me,
Metroid Prime.
Hitman or Shock, those are the two that I think are the best out of the others.
Which ones do you think
I
are the
say
best?
Prime just because
Prime?
it's they updated the controller scheme.
Yeah.
The game just looks amazing. It plays amazing. Like, it's a remake that makes it playable in 2023.
Okay, with System Shock, they had to modernize a game that had like special controls, keyboard controls for you leaning.
What was the other one you said besides System Shock?
Hitman World of Assassination.
Oh, really?
But
Was
I
it
think
that
it's
good?
System Shock.
It's
really cool the way they like took the content that's there and repurposed it into a whole new way to play that game, in a way to replay those levels that's like engaging in a whole new way. It's pretty cool, but I would still give it to System Shock above it.
Is there an argument for Mega Man Battle Network? At all? Because I don't have one, so I can't make it.
No, I think that's just a good collection.
Yeah.
Is there one
my
for
big
Mario?
issue with System Shock? Mario.
RPG? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, my big issue with System Shock is it took like fucking 5 years for that game to come out.
Yeah.
It kept getting pushed back and back and back and back.
Yeah, but it came out and it's good, so it worked out.
Fair.
Yeah, because Dead Space Remake came out, and it's okay to bad, depending on how your system runs. What about Quake 2? Is there any argument for Quake 2?
I mean, I think that port's fucking neat as hell.
Yeah.
It's still just Quake 2. I don't know.
I mean, my personal between the two is Metroid Prime, but that's because I didn't, unfortunately, play System Shock. Well, I played a bit of System Shock, but that's more my mistake. I wanted to play more, I just didn't. The bit I did, the bit that I did play is incredible, though. It might actually be System Shock. I'm thinking this through in my head. Because Metroid Prime, I think, had less of a leap to make, and it's literally just that.
I won't argue it.
I feel like I played the same amount. No, I played more Metroid Prime, but I also had TDP Plus to push me. Does anybody in chat have a winner between those two? I want to see if anybody has any other opinions. I mean, whatever. This is our thing. I'll just put both of them. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah.
And System Shock. I'll just put both. Who gives a fuck? Okay. Best additional content. So DLC. Well, essentially. I guess it doesn't have to be DLC because it could just be expansions or whatever. But it's DLC. Theatre Rhythm Final Bar Line DLC. You mean like every song that Square has ever put out?
Oh, specifically, like the near stuff, the World Ends With You stuff, the Live Alive. There's a bunch of stuff.
I love that Dead put Rain World Downpour beat Wayward to it. That's so funny to me.
Hell yeah. I also played the Final Fantasy 16 DLC, but I'm not putting that down here.
Fair.
It's just more combat. It's just combat stuff.
I like how Dead put Rain World and Wayward put Quake 2.
All right. Pokemon The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. I don't know anything about this, but is it really good?
Yeah, good, fun story. The second part of the DLC actually upped the difficulty, and yeah, just a lot of fun to play. Had some banger music. New Pokemon are great, and yeah.
Splatoon 3 DLC. What did they add? I have no idea.
As far as I know, they added a new lobby, and there's like more levels coming next year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or this year, rather.
I put Payday 2 Crude Awakening DLC pack. This was a new mission that was fully stealthable or loud, and they, depending on how you did it, it had like different escapes and different things. It has a dope-ass song that plays when you're getting away that just like feels like the perfect end to a decade of that game, like putting a pin into it, like this is done now, we're moving on to Payday 3. It was just really, really good in a way that you want those heists to be. And unfortunately, that Payday 2 hasn't always been. But yeah, it was very good. It's one of the top ones for me.
Mm-hmm.
I put Hitman World of Assassination Freelancer mode.
Yep.
This sounds great. So, like,
it's great, and it was free.
Nah, I feel bad. I should have played it. I feel
and it like made it way more convenient to get access to the Hitman 1 and 2 maps in Hitman 3. Like it just made the thing make more sense and be easier to fucking deal with in the future. It was kind of perfect.
Okay, and last we have Quake 2 Enhanced, the Call of the Machine campaign. I didn't play it, so I don't know.
Kind of surprised.
Sigil 2 count.
Kind of surprised what?
Kind of surprised no one put Phantom Liberty in there.
I don't think any of us played it.
Anyone played?
Didn't you play it?
No, I wish.
Oh wow. Okay.
That was the top of my pile of shame. But I will say, Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways, because I forgot to.
What about Sigil 2?
Okay.
That's more Doom.
It is. I didn't play it or like watch any of it, so I'm completely out.
Wayward play a bunch of it.
Yeah. I saw he was playing it, and I was thinking I might play this, so I'm not going to watch just in case.
Yeah.
It seems good.
Yeah, it was more sigil.
Sure, yeah.
It's more of, and it had like a lot of fucking hidden switches. It's just like that for me. I would make it something not that I would want to play, but it was super cool. It's like a thing that exists now.
So
does my house WAD count as
additional? No, unfortunately.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Can I add paying $10 for V-Bucks?
Unfortunately, no. Unless you use
code
Expo,
Fortnite Festival
then yes.
Probably counts.
Oh yeah, actually, Fortnite
Festival
and the racing. Yeah.
I think that wins. Actually, now that you bring it up,
Lego.
Sure.
I think the Fortnite stuff wins.
It's a lot of stuff.
It's a lot of it's kind of cheating because it's a shitload of stuff, but
yeah.
Fortnite Game Awards.
I mean, that thing was pretty good. The fact that Rocket League Racing is in there and so is Rock Band, like, yeah, I think it wins. What's runner up? This is just like, this is so subjective.
For me, it would be Fate 2 or Hitman. But.
Yeah, Hitman.
Hitman?
Based on what y'all said about it.
Yeah, it sounds great. I'll give it to Hitman,
yeah.
Sure. Freelancer. Okay. It is in the books. Where the fuck are we? Okay, best updated supported game. Update. I'll just put best supported. Okay. We have Monster Hunter Rise, Nier Reincarnation. Wait, weird. What the fuck are you doing? Siege, Fall Guys, Fortnite, Marvel Snap. Yeah, WoW Classic.
Because it got hardcore and seasons.
I don't think it's Monster Hunter Rise because I'm pretty sure the DLC came out last year.
And everyone got into play Iceborne again. For some reason that I don't understand still.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But I forgot how much I really like World. It's really good. Like, I understand now again why I bought that game on PlayStation, played like 100 and some hours of it, and then bought it again on PC and played 200 and some hours of it. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, best supported game.
I mean,
it's probably Fortnite. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the reason why the last thing, and like just the fact that they're consistently doing seasons and good battle passes and listening to what the community wants. Yeah, it's Fortnite.
Sure.
What's the runner-up?
Siege.
I would say WoW Classic, but
yeah.
I would also. Okay, yeah. World of Warcraft. That game is better supported and loved than retail WoW. Sad. Echoes of the you think you want it but you don't echoing through the halls of Blizzard as it's the only thing paying them anymore.
Seasons is the thing they needed.
It's so good.
100% though.
Best girl and boy. Girl/boy. From Baldur's Gate 3, we have Karlach. Purah from Tears of the Kingdom. I don't even know who Serona is. Let me Google that real quick.
Is that the new Zora?
Hogwarts Legacy, apparently.
Oh.
Oh my. Okay, there is a lot of controversy around Sirona. Okay.
Oh,
What?
Yeah, I remember them now.
Sirona is a canonical transgender character in the world of Harry Potter that made people lose their shit.
Oh.
The princess from Slay the Princess. That's a good one. Alan Wake 2. Ahti. Okay, Ahti's great. Hi-Fi Rush, the main cast in general, Chai, Peppermint, Macaron, Cinnamon, and Corsica. Yeah, they're pretty good. It's Chai that sucks out of all of them. And even he's like, meh. Like, not terrible. Daisy in Super Mario Wonder. You're goddamn right. I'll elephant that. And Mary Jane in Spider-Man. Yeah. I have opinions on her. The vending machine from Atomic Heart. Clear winner. Clear. I might actually vote for her for runner-up, depending on where we go for the winner.
I mean, Daisy's
mine
a
is
clear runner-up.
Mine is Karlak. Sure.
Yeah.
She says I did my best at the end of the game. I feel it.
She puts that giant stogie in her mouth.
She does. She does do that.
That's kind of funny
She's
because
so fucking good.
it's funny because a stogie is what I call my. Never mind.
There is a conversation about the princess from Slay the Princess winning this.
Sure.
And just what... The thing is that... She's not... She's like existence or something. Like she's everything to nothing. She is the Omega and the Alpha. She's not just the princess. And she changes depending on what you do every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of don't think of her as like a character, but
Right. She's like the plot device.
yeah.
I don't think Mary Jane gets this.
Nah.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked her in Spider-Man too, but nah.
How are there no other good characters? Like,
I mean, I also put like Shadowheart and Lizelle personally, but
yeah, the problem is that Baldur's Gate is full of
Karlak
like
is the one.
you know what?
Yeah.
Best girl and boy. The winner is the cast of Baldur's Gate 3.
Hell yeah.
We'll say the party, like the main, because depending on like your sexuality, whatever, there's someone there for you. They're all there.
Mm-hmm.
So now we need to the actual conversation now. Who who would be the winner normally if Baldur's Gate didn't exist? That's what we have to discuss.
There, yeah. Daisy's not bad.
You got that thick ass.
Especially as an elephant.
I have affection for Daisy since she's from Game Boy games.
The only thing I have to say, honestly, is that the vending machine is the only overtly sexual character that came out in gaming this last year, basically, and is the only memorable thing in that whole fucking game.
Sure.
So I'm casting my vote in.
Better than
her.
Daisy.
Can I also just bring up the fact that Daisy is so thick that it takes her 2 extra frames to go through a pipe?
I think Daisy might be like 8 years old though, so like, wait, is there a canonical? How old is Daisy from Mario?
Oh god, I'm gonna put on the list.
Somewhere between 19 and early 20s. How did people figure this out? What?
Well, Mario's. I think Nintendo said Mario's like in his early 20s.
How old is Princess Peach? When she first appeared in 1985, she was only 15. Now her character is estimated to be around 25.
I think that's just fucking fan fiction. I don't know.
You mean Distractify.com isn't your source for all canon Mario news?
According
I feel
to
like Mario is the one where they said a thing and everyone was like, wait, what?
according
But-
to characterprofile.fandom.com, she has a birthday in 1970.
What? Okay.
Yeah, October 20th, 1970. I don't know why.
There must be some fucking piece of ephemera that gives her a birthday.
Oh, wait. Cyclopedia? What the fuck? I don't even know what this is. Date of birth. April 21st, 1999. Age 24. Place of birth, Houston, Texas. This is bullshit. She can't win
What?
based on that alone.
Oh.
Daisy being born in Texas. How the fuck? Hold on. Let me quickly read about what's going on here. How did they figure that out? Don't they have to source stuff in wikis? Or no?
Not in wikis.
Not in fan wikis?
Wikipedia, yeah.
Wikipedia maybe, but not in fan wikis. Fan wikis, that's the wild, wild west.
Hi, I have a question. What is Princess Daisy's favorite hamburgers? Oh, what the fuck? Where am I? I think this is just some weirdo writing a bunch of weird shit.
Sure. I wouldn't believe it.
Listen, Daisy's first game came out in 1989. That means she's at least, what, 35?
Yeah.
34?
Well, because
35?
all the Mario characters are canonically actors putting on a stage production, right?
All right, I put
Yeah.
Daisy and SMBW. Done.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is best mount. What a stupid category. All right, Final Fantasy 16 Ambrosia. Yep, Ambrosia's great. Baldur's Gate 3 mains. It's really good. The car from What the Car. Okay. What is that? The What the Golf like follow up? I'm guessing.
idea.
He has a link to the car.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, this is an Apple Arcade only thing. No wonder I didn't see anything about it.
Oh.
Okay. That's pretty... Okay, but wait. Is he a mount if, like, me walking to the, like, store, I'm not the mount. I guess my legs would be. Oh, but he has legs. Okay. So maybe the human legs that the car has is the mount. This is fucking weird, but this is kind
I'm
of
not stoned enough for this.
this is a pretty good I'm gonna put this on stream to just show what the fuck I'm looking at. So like apparently, yeah, he has legs. This game looks fun. I wish it was on something I could play it on. Okay. The Hippogriff from Hogwarts Legacy, sure. Armored
Oh my god.
What?
I just saw the video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right. He did include, Okay. Daisy. God damn it. Armored Core 6, variety of legs and boosters. Best mount. What other mounts are there? I guess your ship in Starfield. Can you like customize it or whatever? Like, is there a conversation to be had that like you can have a decent ship in Starfield?
Oh yeah.
It's modular. You can customize it.
Yeah, and people actually like made like, real spaceships.
Okay. Maybe, I mean, I'm gonna put here. That might be like an actual contender. That sounds cool.
I would still put your Armored Core mech above it, but
What other things were there?
Does web shooting
there's
count
your
as a
horse
mount?
in Diablo 4.
That thing sucks.
Yep, that's why I didn't put it on there.
Yeah. What about your parachute in Mario Bros. Wonder?
Your hat.
Well, when you
Or
put it that
whatever.
way, it sounds stupid.
Yeah, what about Spider-Man's web shooters? Does those count as mounts?
What about Spider-Man? Because he carries people.
Hey, here's J. Jonah Jameson for that whole fucking thing.
You carried that whole game.
Yeah.
There's
It took two
Yoshi
Spider-Men.
in Mario Wonder, because you can.
Is
If
there
you're playing multiplayer, you can ride Yoshi.
like another
if
player
it's
that's
another
playing
player.
Yoshi? Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you ride Daisy? Asking for
No, no. You have. It has to be the Yoshi.
Damn.
It's like a functionality that the Yoshis have in multiplayer in that game specifically.
So
That's-
Daisy could ride me. Got
That's
it.
pretty awesome, though.
But again, you have. That's only for
Multiplayer.
couch co-op.
Yeah. That's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, Ace got it. Yeah, Spider-Man with the hospital missions. He is a mount.
Yep.
Count it.
Yep. Spider-Man counts. I wasn't kidding. I put it down.
Yeah.
Your ship in Lethal Company.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the making an
true.
air scooter in Tears of the Kingdom.
That might win.
Yeah.
Because it's the most interesting.
Dick
Mhm.
Robot.
The
gun.
one there's the one that somebody built that like could just fly forever. It didn't require battery charge because they cobbled it together in this particular way.
So how would you word this? Tears of the Kingdom creations, I
Builds.
guess?
Builds. Yeah, creations for builds.
Yeah.
And then runner up.
Daisy.
I don't know. I would say the Armor Core 6 mech or Ambrosia, because Ambrosia's pretty good.
Yeah, maybe Armored Core because it has an actual gameplay change on how you do everything.
Mm-hmm.
The problem that I have with it, even when I wrote it, is it a mount?
It's
Yeah, it's
hot dog
arguable
amount.
because it is kind of the way in which you interact with the world. But
Yeah.
Minsk is explicitly is called a mount in the game.
How do we feel about the Lethal Company ship?
Pretty good. You can customize the inside with a bunch of stuff.
How do we feel about Spider-Man, legitimately? I guess, is he a mount? He's the carrier. Like, you're playing...
Yeah, he's not a mount for you. He's a mount for NPCs.
Right.
Kind of, but I don't care about them. That's why I walked all the way with Jonah Jameson to the hospital.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
I obeyed the traffic signs. which is hilarious how fucking in depth they actually made the light changing stuff. Because you never need to see that stuff.
I'm gonna put Lethal Company's ship.
Sure.
I would put Starfield, but fuck that game.
Hell yeah.
Well, I hope you like the next category.
Best menu. Starfield. Best menu / UI. We have Starfield, Spider-Man 2. Then nobody put anything else after that. So let me think of some others.
Nothing even pops out in my mind.
Right? Like, none of them... I guess, like, when you have a clean, minimalistic one, I kind of like that. But I don't notice it, so...
Yeah. I don't know. Persona 5 Tactica. It's like slightly worse Persona 5 menus.
Okay.
Is that good?
It's not as good. It's not actually as good as Persona 5 menus, but they're okay.
I don't remember, like, any of these menus for some of these games.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Cobalt Core is. Looking that up. Okay.
Super Mario Wonder, because it had functionality that I liked in terms of showing you all the stuff you'd done. I don't feel
Did it?
strong about it though. Well, it just gave you the check marks, right?
This is one that if there was a
You've done the
worse
stuff.
UI, Baldur's Gate would win it. Because fuck that UI, it's terrible. But it's not here, so.
Nope.
Best UI. I don't remember a lot of these UIs either, which is part of the problem. Just
Yeah, until they tweeted out the menu for or the opening menu screen for Starfield, I don't think anyone does.
yeah. Oh. Alan Wake's pause menu or whatever is her thing, her mind palace, right? Essentially.
Okay.
I think the argument could be made that it is anyway. Even though you're still playing in it, which is... Because otherwise, the actual pause menu just stopped the game. Like, it didn't really do much. Oh. The Dead Space remake. Because Dead Space has always just had a good UI.
Didn't they fuck up the map in that game though?
I don't remember. Let me look it up real quick. The map didn't get enough improvements, so let's see what happens here. think their problem is that they didn't make the map better,
Sure.
which makes sense. I don't know. I still think it's probably one of the best. The way it's just incorporated. Because it was back then, too.
Well, the best thing was pressing the button to see with the lines to show you where to go, right?
There's that, and all of your menuing is done like in world in a weird window, and your health is on your back.
Oh yeah. That shit's all great.
Yeah. Like the UI stuff is very good in that game, honestly. Yeah, I'm putting it. Who do you want for a secondary or whatever? A follow-up? Did Starfield have good menu? I think it had a really bad one, if I remember correctly.
Played like 2 hours of that game. I could not tell you anything about it.
Because it it put all your shit in a weird list instead of like splitting it up by different things or whatever. I remember it being horrible to go through.
But you did spend a lot of time there.
You did.
So most menuing, Starfield, Baldur's Gate 3.
Spider-Man 2's menu was okay. Like, I could see why it would be here.
Yeah.
Like, Tears of the Kingdom's menu was fine, from what I remember.
I don't like it was a little fiddly with, like, equipping ammo types and stuff.
And
with your navigating your shit.
That wheel, that arm wheel thing had a slot for a menu or for the map just because they needed one more spot instead of, just having the button that they already have for menu or map rather. That had shit UI, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. Spider-Man's was unobtrusive. I don't have any complaints.
Yeah, that's the problem is that, like, when they do menuing good, unless it's incredible, it's all good.
Yeah.
Like, you shouldn't notice it.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, like, crazy special UI stuff either. Alright, I'll put Spider-Man by default then, because it's here, and looking through my game list, yeah, they're all just, like, good. There's nothing incredible or memorable. Best skybox. So I'm just going to tell you right now, the winner for this is Armored Core by a landslide, but what we have here is Final Fantasy 16, Armored Core 6, Spider-Man 2, Starfield. But yeah.
Yeah. Armored Core 6. And
it's so good.
Final Fantasy runner-up, I think.
I don't disagree. I'm thinking if there's anything else that comes close, really.
I think Tears of the Kingdom could get a nomination because, like, they have, like, real constellations that move around.
Okay. Alan Wake 2 has some really good skybox shit too. The problem is that so much happens at night that it's hard to see a lot of that stuff. But it does have that whole scene of the concert being projected onto the sky. So that's pretty great.
I don't know if that counts, but
it's pretty good.
You could argue Starfield, the skybox is the game.
No.
Or half the game.
I think
the game is the menus, unfortunately.
Starfield would have won this, honestly, if they did the No Man's Sky thing of you being able to fly into the skybox. That's all it needed for me to be impressed. All right, Tears of the Kingdom skybox. I need to reacquaint myself. Oh, it might be Tears of the Kingdom even winning it, actually, because I forgot that game is... You can go into the sky into that game. Like, it's... You can travel into the skybox, and there's stuff up there.
Then it's not a sky box.
It's just
Sky
the
world.
Sky world.
That's like how the Horizon DLC has like those amazing cloud physics or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
All that cloud stuff.
Spider-Man 2 definitely doesn't deserve to be on here. I'll say that. It does have some cool stuff going on with the sky in some parts, but like generally it's just daytime.
Yeah.
As it always is
Final
in New
Fantasy
York.
16 just has some like classic, this is just a great skybox image.
Yeah, it has all those
sky.
giant fucking crystal stuff and formation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it beat out Armored Core? Maybe it does. Let me
No.
look up Armored Core again real quick.
I don't think so. Armored Core's world is just cooler.
Oh, right. Armored Core has like the giant things in the sky. The like, what do you call it? Like the factories and disc things and
Yeah.
literal fires and stuff.
Mhm.
God, what a good
Yeah, Armored
looking
Core
game.
is sick. Yeah, that game is sick.
Holy shit! Yeah.
That game is so good looking. I definitely understand why a lot of people didn't play it though, because there's parts of that game that are incredibly difficult.
I need to get back to it.
I do too. It's always such, like, I'm looking at screenshots now. It's always such a shame when they would have you go into like a factory area or whatever. Because then it's like, this feels like any other game now. But when you're outside and you see like shit happening in up ahead or in the sky or whatever, it's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm good with that. I just don't remember a whole lot of skyboxes this year either. Okay, best photo mode. Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I mean, I wouldn't know. Apparently that had a photo mode in it though, so that's cool.
Yeah,
View.
it was a slideshow.
Oh.
One frame a second.
Yeah, gotcha. Yikes. Viewfinder. Viewfinder's a great pull, honestly.
I think Viewfinder just wins.
Yeah, I think so too. Hitman World of Assassination, that had a photo mode?
I think you have a camera. I think you just take pictures.
Okay. And then Spider-Man
But I don't
PS4.
think that's new to that version.
So Spider-Man
I don't know if that has a new photo mode. I really don't know.
Spider-Man PS4 doesn't count, but because Spider-Man 2 came out and it has the exact same thing, we'll just say that that's the nomination.
Yeah.
I mean, Viewfinder definitely wins it, without a doubt. What other games had a photo mode that I was excited about? Oh, wait. 16 doesn't have a photo mode, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't, because you know what? It is Spider-Man 2, because I actually used it to take like fun meme pictures and stuff and put stickers on pictures and whatnot.
How does 16 not have a photo mode? 7 Remake has a photo mode.
I don't think it does.
I think.
Hmm?
No, I think it does. It looks like it does.
Does
Looking
it?
it up now.
Yeah, look it up.
But the feature is difficult to find if players don't know where to look.
Oh, okay. I still think it's Spider-Man 2, because I like putting stickers and fun things on the pictures as well.
weird. It's on like there's a button for photo mode on your stats page in Final Fantasy 16.
That's so dumb. Good to know though for when I go back. All right, best level / sequence.
Oh yeah, and you can like turn Clive off.
Best level / sequence.
How do you turn Clive on?
First you turn him off and then you turn him back on.
So Final Fantasy. Oh, this is design. How it was put together, not like a cool part, I guess. So Final Fantasy 16 Bahamut fight and Titan fight. Yeah, the Titan fight. Uh-huh. Baldur's Gate 3, the final mission. Okay, yeah. Hollow Knight Pale Court mod. The final fight. I mean, I don't know. I didn't play that mod, so I have no idea. The SGDQ portal level from Mario Maker 2. God, that thing. Holy shit.
That was so good. Holy shit.
Viewfinder Final Gauntlet. The final stage, essentially, where you have to kind of put together everything as an escape sequence. Bramble the Mountain King, the final boss fight. Alan Wake 2, the Herald of Darkness chapter. Let's sing. Slay the Princess, the Razor Root. That thing is fucked up. Marvel Spider-Man 2, playing as Venom, and Grand Poo World 3, the puzzles. Okay. What's the next one? Aesthetic. So this one is like the best designed one. The next one is like the coolest one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Alan Wake 2 takes it at all here.
No, I think that's an aesthetic thing.
Yep, for sure. It is. I also don't think Slay the Princess does, because it's just... I don't know. That's aesthetic as well. The way it changes how you play when you play as Venom is very cool.
Yeah. That sequence is just fucking sick. I was so fucking happy.
That sequence was good.
It was also kind of unexpected for me.
I wasn't expecting to play as him at all. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Or like maybe for a little bit or something, if anything.
Well, I was thinking maybe like they would get it in with like a more Venom-y, like the symbiote taking over Peter more and you playing that. Not just straight up playing Venom.
Yeah.
I mean, that portal level was so good.
The Mario ROM submission where the overworld was the game, that wasn't this year. Though.
Wasn't it?
I played it this year, but I think it was from 2022, wasn't it? Let me look it up. Fuck, I don't know how to look it up because it was like literally called My Level or something. What did I put it as? It's the VOD. Okay, SMW Central. I guess that'll say when it was posted, so we'll know.
Posted April 23.
That counts. I guess. I don't know what you would... What was it called again?
My QLDC level?
Yeah, that's what it was called. I guess by MM102 specifically, I'll put.
And Jamie. Don't forget Jamie.
Man, I kind of want that to win now. I didn't realize that was this year. That was so cool.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Is that a level, though? I guess it technically is, because when you finish it, don't you go into a level that just lets you win right away or something? But that's the whole hack. I don't know.
Yeah.
It might not count on a technicality.
Sure.
Oh wait, does it ever actually end though?
Oh yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah.
It goes to that kill screen.
It is a sequence, technically, but it's not a level. I guess, like, it would have to be a sequence in there. Which would be hot drinks. The hot drinks part.
Fortnite. Oh, yeah, the Video Game Awards Fortnite level. There we go.
Oh, yeah. That was cool. That was neat.
Yeah.
Maybe that Mario Maker 2 level, that portal thing was incredible.
Yeah. I mean, that's my vote.
Followed up by playing as Venom.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Now, the rule of cool one. Same thing, same best level sequence, but just because it's cool. 16, the Bahamut fight. I believe you. I haven't seen it yet, though.
Yeah.
BG3 Merkel. Oh, yeah. That was cool. Yeah. That's good. Rain World Downpour Rivulet. I'm sorry, it means nothing to me. But yeah, I'm sure it's great. StarCraft 76. I don't think I know what this is.
It's just because it's a StarCraft map that has the number 76 as like built into the thing in the terrain. I
Oh
put
my
it there as a
God.
joke. It's very stupid. They played it in fucking ASL and it was a fucking nightmare map. It was like the joke map that they had to play deciding matches on.
Oh, God.
Poor Wayward. Throne of
They should have
Hatred.
been in the call.
Throne of Hatred from Diablo 4. Oh yeah, that it is really cool actually. He's right.
Yes.
Okay. I forgot. I had to look it up, but yes, it is very cool. Alan Wake 2. This is the proper place for Let's Sing.
I also want to mention when you just go to Tristram in Diablo 4, just because that's so fucking cool. Even though you kind of don't do anything there.
Won't let me edit it, but adding Artificer, LC, and more. I feel like at some point I just need to play it because Wayward loves it so much.
Can we go back to level sequence design?
Yeah.
The Wonder Seeds.
Okay.
Sure.
that
I
get a
feel like
top?
you'd have to pick one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
so too, unfortunately. There's probably one or two that are incredible. I just don't remember them.
I kind of want to just say the fucking musical.
The music, which
But that's aesthetic. That's not.
Okay.
yeah, so it would fit in this one that we're doing.
Yeah, it would
currently.
fit in this one. If you wanted to
Okay.
put it here.
All right. Well, I will as soon as I find it.
Is it just a foregone conclusion that that part in Alan Wake wins the top vote?
Yeah.
Because it won it in the Discord anyway.
Yeah. That part's fucking incredible.
Yeah. So Alan Wake. And what's the follow-up?
I mean, I think it's the Bahamut fight, but I'm the only one who's seen it.
I trust you.
Yeah, it's probably awesome.
Yeah. In the game that's spectacle, that's the best spectacle.
That makes sense. Yeah. What did you have for BG3? Merkel. Yeah. That fight is really cool.
Yeah. And that cutscene where he shows up is just fucking sick. His speech. And then you just murder the shit out of him.
It's unfortunate the other two don't live up to that. That honestly felt like a final boss. Well, the final boss also feels like a final boss, but that felt
I mean, it's the end of act boss, and then you have the end of the game.
Yeah.
Whereas the other two were just sort of part of the giant thing that is Act 3. I also cheesed the shit out of those other two, so I didn't really get to see what their fights were like in my playthrough.
Yeah.
Like, I did not see the Slayer form at all.
That's hilarious.
The transformation. And him, I blew him up in his fucking throne room. Like the first time you meet him.
Oh, really? That's hilarious.
Yeah, I put all the explosives I had saved for the entire game around him. And I reloaded a bunch to do it. But I eventually just gibbed him right there and then ran away. Because there were so many fucking robots in that room.
That's pretty funny. Holy shit.
Like I'd even saved the fucking beholder in the jar. I threw him down.
Oh man.
Popped everything.
Just all of it, huh?
Yeah.
What about the bathroom in my house, WAD, where it turns bloody when you're looking in the mirror?
I mean, there
part's great.
Yeah. Sure.
What else do we have? I'm thinking of other parts or whatever. I bet Tears of the Kingdom has a bunch that I just didn't see because I don't really want to play the game to get to them.
Yeah, hopefully.
The Spider-Man? Does that have something really big and cool?
Sandman?
Yeah, Sandman's probably the thing, right? Oh, like some of the side stuff introduce characters, but I wouldn't say like they're cool, huge moments or anything aesthetically.
No.
Maybe the Mysterio stuff. Although I hated fighting in those, so I wouldn't count them.
Oh, that one Mysterio level was the fucking worst.
Yep. Yep, the timed one. Like one of the first ones, too. The rest are thankfully not nearly as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucking hated those, so.
Yep.
Just actually doing them. They were annoying.
They were worse than the one, like the timed and like, you know, the similar stuff that was in Spider-Man 1.
Yeah.
Like having to fly through the rings. Oh, that one fucking... No, I'm never getting gold on that one.
Shooting wasps in Spider-Man 2.
Ugh. God, what a bunch of bullshit some of those side things were.
wasps the bee-like thing, or white Anglo-Saxon Protestants?
Both, honestly. One
Venom
Peter
the
did
white
and one
Anglo-
Miles did. Yeah, I would give it, out of like what we have written down, I would give it to Merkel.
Sure, I'm fine with that.
Well, I mean, of course you are.
Well, I kind of think Bahamut's better, but
Yeah, but I can't vouch.
yeah,
This
that's
is the
fine.
problem. I'm gonna regret it when I finally see it, but you know, whatever.
Sure.
Okay. Best extra shit to read. So, lore stuff, collectibles, all that sort of thing. Supplemental reading material. Baldur's Gate 3 is the top thing. There is so much reading in that game.
Most reading.
It has the most reading. It's the Skyrim thing of just like you pick up a book and there's a story written in it just to build out the world.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Rain World Downpour. Poor Wayward. He's trying so hard. So I have my house here because the supplemental material is what makes it, honestly. Otherwise, it's just like a decent Doom mod.
Sure.
Raincode Master Detective. I don't know anything about, honestly.
Yeah, I have no idea.
And then Alan Wake 2, the stuff you read is like the world building stuff. So, of course, that's really important and good. They're valid noms. Yeah, no, I'm sure they're valid. It's just if one other person had played it, like we'd be able to maybe talk about why they deserve to be there, but none of us have, I don't think, even seen it. Because every time I see you're playing it, I see you're like, yeah, you shouldn't join because spoilers or whatever in your title. Is like, oh, okay, fair enough. Because one day maybe I will. I don't want to be spoiled. Alan Wake is probably in somewhere here. I don't necessarily think it wins it. I really like a lot of the stuff in Baldur's Gate. The problem is that there's so much that at some point I stopped reading it. Because there was too much. Although I read all of the notes. It's just the books I stopped reading.
Sure. Do we want to put System Shock on here? Even though that's kind of all old stuff, I think.
Yeah, and I didn't play enough of it to have an opinion.
Sure.
And if System Shock's going on there, Mario Maker, or sorry, how to say Mario? Metroid Prime.
Yeah, for the scanning stuff.
Yeah, like that's the plot.
Yeah, true.
Well, I don't think I'm actually going to write it down. It's just worth mentioning.
Yeah.
I think Metroid Prime is worth mentioning and putting down here for that reason.
Sure.
But I don't necessarily think it wins.
Yeah, System Shock, it just has the full like immersive sim thing of like explaining why items are in certain places, of like why people are dead where they are.
Yeah, no, it's worth putting down too. I just don't have a strong opinion about it.
Yeah. It's like the classic for that kind of thing, exactly.
You think Alan Wake does win it, maybe? Like,
maybe.
It's hard to
like, I don't
say.
Yeah.
How important is it that in Baldur's Gate, if you don't read a note, you might not know another way to do a thing? Like, it mechanically behooves you to read the extra shit. That seems kind of important, right? Because sometimes they'll just tell you an answer for a puzzle in that reading.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just don't see that note, you, like, can find another way through it. But, like, if you had, then you would just do this, and it's done.
Yep.
It definitely is the most extra shit to read. That's for sure.
It's like hard to parse in your brain just because it's so much.
So, are we saying Baldur's Gate 3 wins it with Alan Wake runner-up?
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah, that sounds fine. I'm good. Sounds good to me.
Well, that's good, because we finally are done the first 26 categories.
And now, here's a video game ad.
Yeah, exactly. All right, these are the new categories for 2023.
Oh, no, was that?
What's that?
Nope. I thought we skipped one, but nope, I'm just on the next.
Yeah.
No, we unfortunately haven't. We've done every agonizing thing.
Yeah, nope. Yeah.
All right, new categories. There's 10 of them. We're on the final wave here. The Fans Do It Better Award. This one is exciting. This is the mod, hacks, etc. award. I think this is a good one to have added.
Yeah.
So we have Mario Celeste. Better award. The Keel DC level. Oh, that's where this got put. Okay, cool. My House. Pokemon Run and Bun. I'm gonna have to Google that one. That sounds hilarious.
It's a hard Pokemon ROM hack that has like really good quality of life stuff.
Oh, gotcha. Hollow Knight.
Like it has built-in level caps and stuff.
Gotcha. Okay. Hollow Knight Pale Court, Celeste Strawberry Jam, unofficial One Piece TCG app. I didn't know that existed. That's hilarious. Grand Poo World 3, Sigil 2, and Undertale Yellow. This is going to be fucking hard. Man, why were mods better than games this year? Or last year? Wow, this is difficult. Holy crap. I'm sorry, but Necro's thing is not even close to going to win this. But I love that exists.
Sure.
Unless one of you is really into One Piece and TCG apps.
No.
Nope.
Not me.
I didn't play Sigil, but I don't think, even from what I know about it, I don't think it hangs with some of this other stuff even.
No, I would give it to My House above Sigil, for starters.
What about Undertale Yellow?
I didn't play enough of it.
What's up?
I feel like...
Oh, thank you. I'll come out soon. You didn't play enough of it? It's just Undertale, right? Again? Essentially?
Yep.
I mean, I guess all of these are just base game again with differences, so that's not really an argument.
And it's hard because like if you just play like an hour of the first hour of Undertale or whatever, like you didn't see the thing, right?
Totally. Oh my god. I mean, based on just the votes, My House and Mario Celeste, but I think if we were gonna do another thing, I would rather either MyQLDC or Grand Poo World 3, especially to beat Mario Celeste out.
Yeah. Like
Yeah, my house in Grand Poo World sounds fine to me.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm good with that too, obviously.
Yeah.
But also, I would say Mario Celeste over those, but that's me. That's my opinion.
Mario Celeste over Grand Poo World?
Over my house.
Over my house, sure.
No.
I think community-wise, though, most of us were way more into my house than anything else. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
because I know Dead, I think it was on his Game of the Year list. I know it was on Wayward's stuff, so. Grand Poo World being here is incredible to me, but I definitely agree with it personally. Even though I can't play it because I'm bad. It is what it is.
It's such a good game, though.
It is what it is. The Sonic Award. It finally happened.
Grand Poo World 3.
Yeah, it's there. We have Pizza Tower, The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog, Bramble the Mountain King, Forspoken, Final Fantasy XVI, specifically the Titan fight, Hyperdrive Overdrive. I don't think I know what this is. Hold on. Hyperdrive Overdrive. Nothing's coming up. Game, maybe? Yeah, nothing's coming up when I look this up. Well, nothing like Hyperdrive comes up, Overdrive comes up, but not together. Oh wait, Metal Sonic Overdrive, is that something?
I have no idea.
Okay. Sonic Superstars, Super Mario Wonder, Ghost Runner 2, Rivulet, Rain World Downpour. Oh, you sneaky. You're changing up your answer a little bit. The Game Awards vote in Fortnite and Grand Poo World 3. I think Pizza Tower is the winner of this, just straight up. But I need to know if there's a reason why it isn't. Because that game is all about going through the stages as fast as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole game is about that.
I mean, Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog
Has Sonic in
finally
it.
dead.
Yeah. So it's Sean's favorite. Maybe John's too. I don't know. Maybe he's sick of his shit too. What's the runner-up?
That game doesn't play as good as other games on here, though.
Yeah. I think it's a shame if the runner-up's an actual Sonic game.
Super Mario Wonder.
Yeah, why is that in there again? Oh, there's like
the
fast
speed run power up.
Shit. Yeah. That's right. It has 2 votes. Do we want to do it? Mario Wonder as best or
I find it very funny to vote Mario Wonder better Sonic game than the 2 Sonic games.
Yeah, but the Sonic games that came out this year kind of sucked.
Did Superstars?
Superstars is okay. It's fine.
Superstars is at best okay.
I'm putting Wonder down as the runner-up for the Sonic Award because it makes me laugh. All right, best shooting gallery. Shooting gallery. We have Resident Evil 4 with the most votes also. It's not good. I wanted to know My Friendly Neighborhood has one. I forgot all about that. So that obviously doesn't win.
I mean, that game was just a Resident Evil like.
Yeah.
I mean, this category just exists because that Resident Evil 4 shooting gallery is fucking incredible.
Jagged Alliance 3 apparently has one. Is that true? I never played it.
I have no idea.
And the finals does not have one, but I understand why it's here. Shooty, rootin' tooty. Does that just win by default? Because it's the only other game here with shooting in it, essentially? Jagged Alliance is a tactics game, if I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Jagged Alliance.
Shooting galleries. There has to be something else.
There's probably some VR game.
Yeah, there's a bunch of VR games. When I googled that. Later, Enoch.
Your friend's over, but I'm here.
2023 shooting galleries. What the hell is this? Spooky Spirit Shooting Gallery. Releases for the Nintendo Switch April 27th, 2023. Yeah, it's literally just a shooting gallery game. It kind of looks fun, actually. Hold on. Like, it seems like it would be kind of fun.
Alan Wake 2 has shooting.
Yeah, it does. It's true.
Does it have a gallery?
I almost just want, even though I didn't play it, I want to give it to this just because it looks fun.
It looks cute.
But is it an old game that just came to Switch? Is that the thing? Yeah, it's 2021. I might buy it still, though. It's $42? What the fuck? Maybe not. Never mind. I thought it would be like a $20 game. Have fun with it in a weekend. Do I just not put a runner-up? I guess I just don't put a runner-up. We don't really have one.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a clear winner.
Best inventory management. Resident Evil 4. Dredge. Baldur's Gate. Most inventory management. Yeah, definitely not the best. My Friendly Neighborhood and Moving Out 2 apparently has good inventory management. Interesting. Okay. I love how these are all just like, yeah, they're great because they ripped off Resident Evil 4.
I mean, if you're gonna rip off someone, go for the best.
And it's funny because I think Dredge does it better.
Wait, what was that game that was like a deck building with inventory management game?
Deck building? I don't know. There was just like a compilation of puzzles that was like you have to put together this inventory, but that came out a couple years ago now. There probably is a deck building with inventory management one. Oh, Backpack Hero. That deserves to be on here. And that probably wins. Because the inventory management literally impacts how you go through that game. Okay, Backpack Hero. That came out in 2023, right?
Yep, November.
Yeah, that's the winner. Followed by Dredge, because I think Dredge does the inventory management better. Because of how you have to, like, do stuff. You have to account for your engine and your, like, fishing equipment and stuff, and the fish that you catch are all different sizes.
It just depends how you define best. Most could also be best.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
I think the other contenders for most would be like Starfield and
Yep.
the System Shock remake.
Yep, for sure. I love that best inventory management winners ripped off Resident Evil 4, and Resident Evil 4 existed this year and it didn't win. That's great.
Mean, what did we put for best Sonic game?
Mario Wonder or whatever. No, it's the what was it? Pizza Tower. Yeah.
Pizza Tower.
Best idle animation. Hi-Fi Rush. Oh, where he's like tapping his toes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pikmin 4, specifically when Pikmin and the dog interact. I haven't seen that. Let me.
All right, get Nathan in here.
Yeah. Pikmin 4 idle animation. These idle animations are really something. Are they? Oh, he's stretching with his Pikmin. That's cute. Okay, Pikmin 4 is a good pull. These are actually fun. Sure. Lethal Company's dance. Lethal Company dance is great. Street Fighter 6. That video thumbnail. Character idol in Street Fighter is always good. I didn't know Asterion did the knife game.
That's in the epilogue, I think.
Okay.
That they added.
Honestly, from what I've seen, it might be Pikmin 4. Like, the idle animations are more involved than I thought. Yeah, the Street Fighter ones are good.
Yeah.
They're probably never seen, because how often are you idle?
I know.
In a match, right?
If you're in training mode.
Yeah.
And you walk away. But it is fucking hilarious. They put so much work into those, and
yeah,
like it's so rare people are gonna see them.
Yeah, exactly. And some of them are better than others.
Yes, that's also true.
Which makes sense. Does E-Honda just not do one at all? Or did I miss it? He just like grasps the air or something. Oh.
Bless you.
Thank you.
He spent all his animation budget on his like praise the sun wind thing.
What do we think about Pikmin 4 for best idol?
Sure.
Followed by Hi-Fi Rush. A lot of people voted for that. It must have been good. I don't remember. I'll look it up quick.
Well, I think people voted for that because it was the only one in here for a while, and we mentioned it on stream.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna look it up anyways. But maybe it was great. I don't remember.
I remember it being good, but that's all I remember.
God, there was so much style in that game. Yeah, it's pretty good too. I don't think Lethal Company's dance even works, right? Because you have to push a button to do it.
Yeah.
Or do they do it automatically eventually? I don't actually know.
Yeah, I don't think so, but I don't know.
I guess my votes are Pikmin 4 Hi-Fi Rush follow-up.
Sure. I like Street Fighter, but that's just because I like Street Fighter.
Yeah,
really.
The only problem I had with Street Fighter was that some were really good and some weren't at all.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a grab bag. Okay, what's next? We have the Crucible Night Award. Okay, Crucible Night. Tears of the Kingdom. Phantom Ganon. Yes. Final Fantasy 16. Dragoons. Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3. Steel Watch. Yes. Yep. Remnant 2. Never played that, unfortunately. Elite Archers. Armored Core 6.
I don't know what
in
thing in Armored Core 6 would be.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Quake 2 Enhanced Gladiators and Medic Commanders. Sure, okay. Tiki and Fire Emblem Engage. I don't know. And Raid World Downpour, Elite Scavengers. Wouldn't it be hilarious if it's just like that wins? Obviously. Do we just all agree on Phantom Ganon?
Yeah.
Like,
I agree on Phantom Ganon. Phantom Ganon was the only thing in Tears of the Kingdom that made with that. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Holy
honestly.
shit.
Yeah. What's our follow-up?
Phantom Ganon a second time because you have to fight him again.
Yeah. For me, it's the Steel Watch because holy shit. But like,
Yeah.
but again, it's
Steel
Baldur's
Watch.
Gate. People.
Yeah.
Personally, my
say
fuck
Steel
that
Watch.
motherfucking fuckers award is trying to catch a Beldum because that thing would not stay in the goddamn Pokeballs.
Oh, okay. It's a little different because you don't have to fight it. Like,
Yeah.
well, you have to fight it, but like not in the same way, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Baldur's Gate because there's nobody to make an argument for something else.
Yeah.
That's here anyway.
And their Dragoon's just kind of a stretch.
Yeah. 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 Best adaptation of a game. We have the Mario movie, the Twisted Metal series, Resident Evil Death Island, Nier Automata version 1.1a, Pokemon Path to the Peak, The Last of Us show, the Cuphead show, which I don't think was this year, and there's conversation about it, and that's it. Okay. So my personal one is The Last of Us because that thing is incredible, but
You only like it because it was shot in Alberta.
it's the only reason. The reason I actually like it is because I enjoy that story and I don't have to play a subpar game to get it, watching it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just kind of don't care about The Last of Us, but that show's very well made. So I just lost interest. But I love that Nier anime is really good, and the way it like adds on the game, you get to see more backstory stuff that wasn't actually in the game.
No Twisted Metal.
And the
love.
puppet shows are incredible. The puppet shows are really the thing that make it for me.
Mm.
Yeah, I really like Pokemon Path to the Peak. It was like a 5 or 6 part little show about a kid who like comes to a new school and she learns how to play the Pokemon trading card game, and it's like kind of lifelike. Like she goes to her local games and then like ends up going to Worlds, and it's just great. Kind of down to earth and sweet.
Okay, that's cool. I think just based on
Also
the votes here,
fun,
Nier
right?
might win.
If more people voted, maybe they would have voted for Mario.
I mean, I'd be okay
wouldn't
having
vote
Mario
no.
in there. It's fine. I have nothing against Mario, but I would put Twisted Metal over it. Because I like
I'm
Twisted
gonna
Metal.
watch that this week.
It's fun.
Yeah, that last episode is Twisted Metal finally.
Yeah. Makes you want
It's a good
season
time.
2 because that's going to be that, hopefully.
I know. And they're like, what if next time we actually made the Twisted Metal show you want? Like, yeah.
That would be, yeah, that'd be cool.
I would be cool with Nier and Last of Us.
I mean, I think just based on votes, Nier has to win.
Yeah. I would be fine with Last of Us, Twisted Metal, or Death Island. That thing was dumb.
I love Death Island. There's no way. All right, I'll put Nier down. Runner-up Last of Us?
They found the way to... Yeah, sure. Yeah. That show's incredibly well made.
Did everybody watch it?
I did. I dropped off.
I did not.
It probably shouldn't, like, win if I'm the only one who actually looked forward to watching it every week and did so.
Yeah.
Did you both watch Mario?
Yes.
I didn't.
I did.
The other two, I watched Twisted Metal. I watched Death Island.
Gotcha.
What were the VGA? They had a few games in there, didn't? A few movies or whatever, right?
Oh my god, what did they have now?
Castlevania, Gran Turismo, Mario,
Yeah.
Twisted Metal.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Gran Turismo.
I never watched that myself. I have it, but
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
what do you think most people in here would have watched between all of these and enjoyed? Probably not Twisted Metal, unfortunately.
Death
Oh.
Island.
Yeah, probably not.
I mean, you streamed it, Twisted Metal,
Yeah.
so there was
I
that.
did.
But after
Yeah.
that, Last of Us and Mario.
I don't know. The way they adapted like the Bill and Frank thing is like really good. So I
It
don't
is.
have a problem
All right.
with Last of Us being on there.
I'm going to put The Last of Us as the runner-up.
Like as a bottle episode on its own, that thing is really good. So
Now the real stuff. Worst Voice Award.
oh hell yeah.
So Megan Fox as Nitara from Mortal Kombat 1, Lily Gao as Ada Wong from RE4 Remake, Patricia Somerset as Zelda from Tears of the Kingdom, and Wayne Forrester as Gollum for Lord of the Rings Gollum.
And Ike has such a hate boner for that game.
Like, was Zelda as... I think she was better than Breath of the Wild from what I've seen, but I don't know if that's
Such a
even
shitty
true.
British accent.
It's so bad. Like, she's so bad.
And the actress is like she half grew up in the UK, which is weird.
I think
It's
Megan
just bad.
Fox
It's
wins.
direction.
Yeah.
Megan Fox wins, I think, because that is some of the flattest, worst fucking voice acting I've heard in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's
embarrassing.
the one where I'm like, that's the one where I really think it's the most on the performer.
Yeah. So who do we want to follow up? I think it's between Lily or Patricia. Like, I don't think Gollum is in this conversation.
Yeah.
I go Patricia, but that's me.
Yeah, no, I'm probably with you, honestly. It's really bad.
I'm fine with that. They both, it's like, I would be so much more into their stories in those video games if those performances were better.
All right. Easy money. The Dumps Like a Truck Award. God damn it. I do like that the first thing on here is the regenerator.
Saving the best for asked.
Yep. For excellence in having a superior posterior. Daisy. I mean, it's Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
For a multitude of the characters. But who's the follow-up? Wait, who from Street Fighter 6 specifically?
Yeah, well, Cammy, I would say.
But there's that other character that is like that's her whole shtick, right? Hold on. Somebody did an ass tier list. That's funny. But I mean, of course they did. Yeah, probably. Wait, who's this? What about this, who the fuck is this character? Armika. Literally does like a butt slap.
I don't think she's in 6.
Oh, is this from 5? Okay, it might be.
Yeah, I think that's from 5.
What about Chun-Li? Is there an argument for Chun-Li over Cammy?
No, Chun-Li's just all about the thighs.
Gotcha.
It's not as much about the butt. She doesn't have a victory pose where she like shows her butt to the camera.
Gotcha. Okay,
It's a
I'll
little
put
more
camera.
elegant.
Who's
It's
our-
just that.
Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's our follow-up?
Regenerator.
What about Elephant Daisy?
Elephant Daisy is fine.
Okay, let's do it. And finally, last but not least, the best video game documentary, of which there were multiple this last year.
This was a good category to add on because people were like throwing in lots of stuff.
Yeah. Psych Odyssey, who is probably the winner of this, but we'll keep going anyway. Running with Speed, which was the first, I think, of the year. Wasn't that early 2023?
Yeah, January 9th, 8th.
Yeah, it was real early. Half-Life, the 25th anniversary stuff they did, including the documentary that they put out on YouTube. Making of Karateka, the game, essentially. The Story of Nintendo, which is a YouTube movie thing that I didn't bother watching because I don't care about the story of Nintendo. First-person shooter, which I've been wanting to watch but haven't yet. What else do we have here? Conquest of the Longbow Dissection. The Disco Elysium doc. That was this year? Wow. Okay. And that's it. Hebrew Lantern, 23 months.
Yeah.
That was 12 months ago. Actually, it was probably longer, but whatever.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I think I'm up to like 60 months there.
God, that's so long ago. Yeah, it's Psych Odyssey, because that thing is crazy.
Yeah, that thing's incredible.
It's really like, what's the runner-up?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm starring in Running with Speed, so that's my vote for runner-up.
Yeah, I would vote for it too.
Sure. I only watched the Half-Life 25th is the other one I watched, and I've seen a bunch of Making of Karateka, and I
Sure.
just think that thing's super neat.
Yeah, it is.
But it's no like Atari 50. It's just the thing that makes Making of Karateka is that Jordan Mechner like kept copious fucking like records of what he was of his early stuff. Like he was just an invaluable resource for making a documentary about him.
Sure.
Him
yeah.
and his dad.
Yeah. All of that stuff is very cool. It sounds like the story of Nintendo 1 seems like really... This is made for people that already don't know the basic stuff, which is kind of why I didn't bother with it.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, yeah, I know about Nintendo being a toy company and all that stuff. Like, it doesn't have the deep dive stuff of developers talking about stuff or stories that I want. It's too surface level.
I read this book, like, I think it's called The Ultimate History of Video Games, and, like, the first half of it is just, like, it's, like, stuff from, like, before I was born, you know, Atari, pre-Atari, and that part was really interesting, but, like, as it went on, there was more stuff that I knew.
Yeah.
Good book, though. Highly recommend.
Cool. Well,
not 2023.
I'm gonna go eat because I'm hungry, but that was good. Thank you for hanging out. I really enjoyed that we were able to get this done.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Good times.
I'm gonna go get my groceries.
Hell yeah. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
Later, dude.
Peace.
See ya. All right. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you when we see you.